Hello everyone. Hello, hello. I'm gonna do some outreach. I got this big sign, but I'm gonna go grab a smaller sign. I want a smaller sign.
You want flyers?
Yes. Hey Martin, nice to see you here. Hey Ben, hello everyone. Mr. Jason being first, and Marissa saying with the stream 121, congratulations. Let's see if we can have some conversations with people. Do you know what we're showing here?
Yeah, I'm mostly a vegan myself.
You're a vegan? What did you say, mostly a vegan yourself?
Sometimes it's very difficult to do when you're out and about.
Yeah.
I haven't bought meat or cooked it with meat in the last 2 years in my house.
Do you consume dairy products or stuff like that? No. Yeah. Do you think we can respect animals while we pay for products that do this to them?
That's why I don't eat meat, yeah.
But even if we do it once a week, let's say, or once a month, don't you think it's still disrespectful towards them?
I do, but it's also extraordinarily difficult. I wish there was more vegan around, restaurants and stuff. Like I said, at home, that's what
Where do you live?
United States.
United States? Where in U.S.?
Michigan.
Michigan? I mean, my sister lives in North Carolina. I haven't had any issues there. Like, you have so many options also in Walmart and stuff.
Sure.
I guess there are restaurants indeed where you don't have options, but you don't have to eat in those restaurants, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, no, I love what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm like 95% there.
95%, but 5%. Imagine if I said I'm 95% respecting the rights of humans,
I
right?
understand. Yeah.
I think it's in English
perfect,
here.
Though.
Well, we got to be perfect when it comes to human rights. We have to be perfect when it comes to animal rights also, right?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, have a good one. Remember to hit that like, everyone. How is everyone doing so far? We're trying to have conversations with people. I can imagine there are parts of Michigan where their culture is very shut off veganism, that there would be more of a struggle. I hope he stays tuned to what his choices mean for his animals. Well, he doesn't have to go out. And if he goes out, he doesn't have to eat, right? Like that's what I did when I went to a restaurant with my sister that didn't have vegan options. We just didn't eat. Because I can understand that there are places where there's no vegan options, but you know. Hi. Do you know what we're showing here?
No, I'm just reading it.
Just reading it? Yeah. You want to get closer, see more of it?
I can see it.
Do you think we should be respecting animals?
But let me just read it,
Sure,
and
sure.
then we'll talk.
Yeah, no worries. How do you feel watching these images?
Pretty disgusted.
Pretty disgusted, yeah. Do you think we can respect animals while at the same time do this to them?
No,
Do you think we should respect animals?
of course. I
Yeah.
have a dog.
You have a dog, yeah. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think you have some responsibility for this happening to animals?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think you should do about that? Have you ever thought about being vegan?
No.
No? Well, this is why we're all vegan, because we don't like this. Because we think it's unfair what happens
I'm
to animals.
vegetarian. I don't like the vegan menu.
You don't like the vegan menu?
No.
No, but does that justify this happening to cows?
I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, well, vegetarians pay for this. This was for meat and dairy. Dairy products are the same. They do the same thing to animals. Yeah, yeah, because cows produce milk for their babies. You know, when they can no longer produce milk, they kill them, and they kill the babies that don't produce milk. You know, the repeated impregnation. It's obviously all a form of exploitation towards animals. Do you think we can respect them while we exploit them? Because for dairy products, we exploit them also, right? It's fucked up, isn't it?
Definitely.
Let me give you a flyer.
Sure.
Go vegan. Don't be disrespectful towards animals, okay? That's all we're saying.
But
Have a good one. A lot of the times the images speak for themselves. It's very difficult to... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the volume, everyone? Is it okay? Hey, Davey. Nice to see you here. Time for bacon, says Sean. Sean, maybe, consider not forcing innocent sentient beings into slaughterhouses, Sean. Maybe consider being nice to animals, respecting them. We all deserve respect. I don't think it's very respectful if you choose to force them into a slaughterhouse for your own pleasure.
Für eine Tradition, die niemand braucht. Für eine Gewohnheit, die nur existiert, weil wir sie noch nie hinterfragt haben. Doch jetzt ist die Zeit, sie zu hinterfragen. Jetzt ist die Zeit, hinzusehen. Zu verstehen, dass kein fühlendes und denkendes Wesen auf diese Welt geboren wurde, um von uns beherrscht und ausgebeutet zu werden. Sie brauchen uns. Sie brauchen vegane Menschen, die für sie einstehen, die nicht länger wegsehen, die sich nicht länger abwenden, die nicht länger schweigen und nicht einfach...
Ever since I stopped eating meat, I can't stand the smell of it anymore. Yeah, I get that. Just keep in mind that you did a great job, Alex, there, but keep in mind that the only way to truly respect animals is to be vegan, because dairy products also exploit animals. They also see them as products. They also put animals into slaughterhouses. They're just as bad. These people need to be on medication. Yeah, the people who think it's okay to do this to animals indeed need to be on medication. That's why we're standing here, so that we try to raise awareness and get people to change, so that we actually respect animals, so that we actually don't put them in this position where sadly they have no other choice but to be in this position. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? Are you vegan yourself?
No.
Do you think you should be? Do you think you should be vegan? Yeah, I'm the one who's standing up against this violence, and I'm the one needing medication. That's kind of funny, Ryan. That's kind of funny. The coping is always on the violent side, isn't it? I do need serious help. I think the animals need serious help, bro, not me. I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I'm living my life. You guys know what we're showing here? Well, we can eat whatever we want. We choose to not do this to animals. Somebody said it's sad that we can't consume animal products. We very much can. We choose not to. We choose not to because it's cruel, because it's unfair, because it's exploitative, and nobody deserves to be treated like an object.
Yeah, Fred, again in the building right now.
Is it hard to see? Yeah. There was a person who was actively turning around from the images. Sometimes it's very difficult to see the reality of our choices. It's very, very difficult because, when we're faced with the reality of our choices, we need to change and we need to acknowledge that what we're doing is unfair. So it's very difficult, isn't it? But this is what this is about, huh? Showing people the reality of our choices, trying to get them to change, trying to get them to understand the perspective. Naturally, as children, we wanted to play with the animals, befriend them, be kind to them, exactly. Somebody says state of the world, and this guy is on about farm animals. Well, the reason why we are in this state of the world is because people like you choose to think that it's okay to oppress innocent sentient beings, because people like you think there's always something worse happening in the world, therefore it's justified for me to cut the throat of an innocent animal. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Do you think it's okay? No. Are you vegan? Because if you're not vegan, you're supporting it. You look hella old? Yeah, I do look very wise. You're right. Thank you for that. I am very wise. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
Sorry, we're a bit late.
Is it okay to exploit animals? Yeah, I do look extremely wise. Thank you for that. How do you feel about these images, seeing them? It's not nice, huh? Are you vegan? You should go vegan. This is, if not, you're paying exactly for this, huh? I just resort to people giving people a little bit of flyers. Are you against zoos? Yeah, of course I'm against zoos. Why would you think incarcerating animals for your pleasure would be okay? How do you feel watching this? Have you ever eaten meat? Yeah, I have. But then I realized the error of my ways. I realized how stupid I was, because I was just like all of you. I was indoctrinated to believe that you need to consume animal products, that you need to eat somebody else's flesh. But then you quickly realize that you don't actually need it, and that all these sentient beings, they deserve a life just as much as you do. They deserve to live free of exploitation just as much as you do. They're not objects, they're sentient beings. They're individuals who feel, who think, who have dreams, just like you do.
Nee, maar wij waren de hele week niet alleen. Samen.
What country are you in? I'm in Netherlands. We're here in front of Van Gogh Museum. This is the Van Gogh Museum that you see with the glass. And we're holding signs. We're trying to show people, this is the neon protest. We're showing people what happens in animal agriculture. We're showing them some of the practices. We're not a lot of activists here today, but we're enough to try and make a difference. And that's what matters, right? Somebody said I don't eat vegetables because I can hear them screaming when I do. Vegetables don't scream. What you're talking about is a process called cavitation, which is air bubbles forming under their... Hi.
Already do?
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, nice. Are you vegan also?
He's not, I am.
What the hell is happening? Let me give you a flyer. You should be vegan. You should be vegan.
We're working on it.
Yeah, this is what you're paying for otherwise. It's very fucked up, you know? And all these industries, they don't show us the reality. So this is why we have to go. We have to go on the street and show people the reality.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's extremely disgusing. Huh?
Very sad.
None of us would want to be put in this position. Yeah. That's why we don't put them in this position.
We've been since 1998. So
1998? Hell yeah, that's amazing, brother.
good luck.
Yeah.
Take
Rock
care.
on, yeah. And you should be vegan, okay? No excuses. They were vegan since 1998. All this, like, imagine that, 1998. 30 years vegan. They looked amazing. You're calling me old? These people look younger than me and they were older than me. We are not alone in this fight. Anik, we are not. How's the volume doing, by the way? Can you guys hear the conversations when I speak to people? Because there's music, there's a lot of stuff happening, and the microphone is here, so I'm not sure how well you can hear it.
Genug Angst, genug Gewalt, genug Wegsehen. Sie brauchen uns. Sie brauchen Menschen, die nicht länger schweigen, sondern die sich solidarisch
Good audio? Okay.
entschlossen auf dieser
Yes, if you
Seite
don't come too
stellen.
close to the music. Okay.
Menschen, die
Okay,
sich
I'll try to
gegen
stay on
die
this side and have conversations with people on this side.
Menschen, die ihre Stimme nutzen und diese Unterdrückung und Ausbeutung ablehnen. Sei du der Wandel, den sie so dringend brauchen. Sei kein Tierfeind mehr. Sei ihr Held. Sei
There's a lot of people walking by just seeing this, so it's pretty good.
Sei richtig
So, you know what I was saying, that
begangen für die Tiere.
just sitting on the street with a sign is good enough? A lot of signs, a lot of sitting. A lot of people are watching. Some people are stopping and reading them. Some people are looking away in disgust. But I think everyone knows what this is about, which is very good. You guys know what we're showing here? Meeting other vegans out and about is like seeing a good movie. Hell yeah, it is. Do you guys know what we're doing here? Everybody who sees my image, they go like, oh, this is disgusting. But then, you know. You losers have nothing better to do? I mean, I would say what we're doing is better than sitting on a on a live stream and complain about others trying to fight for animal rights. I would say that's a pretty good thing to do. To spend your Saturday fighting for animal rights, I think that's a pretty good thing to do. I don't know about you. Five people by a rural street. No. You guys know what we're showing here? We're showing animal exploitation. You guys pay for this?
I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian? So you pay exactly for this?
Yes.
Don't pay for this. Animals deserve better.
I think we should root out that.
Are you in the Netherlands? Yes, we're in front of the Van Gogh Museum. We're 5 people right now. We're 7 people right now, and we're going to be 8 just now. I see another person coming. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I like what you're doing. We're trying, man. Why aren't you vegan? You should be vegan. If you like what we're doing, if you like us showing the truth, because that gets people thinking, that gets people acting, you should be the one who acts, because you're the one who sees it now. This right here, what you see, this is halal slaughter. This is the good way, they call it. Imagine being this individual who has a knife to their throat. That is messed up to another level, isn't it? Imagine thinking this is okay. Imagine trying to defend this. Hell, imagine trying to mock the people fighting against this. All right, do you know what this is about? This is halal slaughter right here.
Wil jij daar gaan wisselen met Marcel van Vlek?
Hi. You guys know what we're showing here? You don't know what we're showing here? We're showing animal exploitation. This is the halal
I
way.
don't speak Welsh.
Do you pay for animal products? Do you eat meat? Do you eat flesh? This is what you pay for.
Ja, with this one in front, and I can see the halal and haram, and that's why yeah, thank you.
I see a lot of excuses in the chat. Not a lot of people actually thinking about their choices. Not a lot of people actually pondering about what it is that they're doing. I just see them seeing something bad, and instead of saying, hey, maybe it is bad and maybe I shouldn't do it, I see people trying to find excuses for it. Let's not do that. Let's be nice. We all deserve moral consideration, all of us. Okay? Let's all. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? His parents must be very proud of him. I assume they are, but even if they weren't, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter if what you're doing is you're making your parents proud or not. What matters is that you're making yourself proud, that you're fighting for a good cause, even though it's unpopular. Because a lot of people find it unpopular to be vegan, right? A lot of people say, I want to be vegan. It's the right thing to do, we all know. Not exploiting animals is the right thing to do. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here?
I am vegan.
You're vegan also?
Yes.
Amazing.
This is something like anonymous, more or less.
Yeah, we're called Neon. We're not anonymous, but we do a similar thing. Do you?
I was talking with this girl and she didn't know the milk industry. And she said that cows don't suffer and all that. And I was telling her, yes, it's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no,
it's the worst.
terrible.
Dairy is the worst, I'll give you that. I agree with you. Yeah.
But everything is so terrible.
Where do you live? Do you live here in Amsterdam?
No, I live right now in Spain, but I'm from Colombia, but I'm coming back to Colombia.
Oh, okay.
I have been vegan for 11 years.
11 years. Hell yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What made you go vegan?
I saw a video of a cow, not with blood, nothing,
Yeah.
just the separation of her baby.
Oh, and that was enough
I
for you.
made the decision right there.
It's amazing. It's amazing that only such a little thing made you go vegan. Have you ever thought about doing activism?
Yes, I did,
Oh,
with
you did?
Anonymous.
Oh, you do with Anonymous
for
with the
some
voices?
years,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
That's
okay.
why so,
It's difficult to watch, huh?
terrible, yes.
Let me give you a flyer anyway. Maybe you
Yes,
know, because
follow you.
maybe Neon is an activity that maybe will you can start it in Colombia if you go there. We a Mexico chapter just started now, and
what, you talk with people?
yeah, you just essentially we're showing what happens to animals, and we're having conversations with people about it.
But I don't think a lot of people want to talk
A lot of
with
people
you.
don't want to see it, and a lot of people don't want to stop even. They're like, oh, it's bad, and they try to look away, but you know they still
you don't
see
see
something.
it, that still happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you also for doing Anonymous and for being vegan. That's amazing. What's your name, by the way?
Paula,
Paula, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Paula.
nice to meet
So
you.
awesome.
Nice to meet you.
And yeah, be vegan, you know? Fight for animal rights. She was already vegan. She said 10 or 11 years vegan, so 11 years vegan.
So
Yeah,
veteran vegan.
yeah, yeah,
Does
yeah.
she want to join?
Oh, I didn't ask her. Should I join? Should I ask her?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's a good one. I'll just ask her. She said she did it with Anonymous for the voiceless, so that's. She was also an activist. Hi, do you know what we're showing here? This is the halal slaughter method. You come from Ukraine? Yeah, the same thing happens there also, huh? I come from Romania, so I know. Yeah. Let me give you a flyer, okay? Thank you. Okay, I gotta get more flyers. What's happening in the chat? I see a lot of people are triggered. Again, all you non-vegans, you keep finding excuses. This isn't the moment to find excuses. This is the moment to use your brain and think. We're not here for you to try and find excuses. We've heard it all before. All the excuses, everything you've thought of, everything, every single thing, we thought of it before. Try to not find excuses. The challenge for you today is try and actually think if you're doing the right thing. Do you know what we're showing here? Hi there. Do you know what we're showing here?
That animal,
Say it again?
slaughtered animal.
Yeah. This is industry. This is halal slaughter, and we're showing all the ways that animals are exploited. How do you feel about animal exploitation?
Grow up in a farm.
Grew up in a farm, And do you think it's okay to exploit animals?
They are my food, so exploit, they are farm animals.
Yeah, but I could say also you're a farm human and farm you. Would that be okay?
Well, I hope we don't start eating humans anytime soon.
Yeah, but
Or harvest organs.
is this the life you want to live? The life where you're saying, I hope somebody doesn't apply the same thing that I do to them?
This chain of, there's a chain of things,
Chain of things.
order of things.
So you think because you have power over animals, it's justified to do this to them?
Well, they eat other animals.
Well, do you think cows or sheep eat other animals?
No, I think we have predators that do.
Well, I could say humans kill other humans. Would that justify me killing you?
Well, lions.
Because you're a human also, right?
Lions usually don't eat other lions, but they eat weaker animals.
Do you get all your morals from lions?
But I just say, it's
Well, a lion doesn't have any other alternative. You do, right? So you can't say that a lion does this, therefore I should do it. A lion also commits infanticide. They rape each other. You're not for raping or infanticide, are you?
but I'm just saying, you know, it's not totally unheard of that animals eat other animals.
Sure, but we don't do what animals do, right? You didn't sniff my ass when we just started talking, did you? You also didn't. Did we start circling around and doing things? No, we started talking about a conversation. We have values, right?
Yeah.
Do your values say it's okay to oppress animals? Like, would you do this to dogs?
Well, like I said, I grew up on a farm. This is just the life I'm used to.
So you would do it to dogs also?
Well, I don't think they are good meat.
Because you don't. What if you found out that their meat tastes 3 times better? Would you do it to dogs?
Not to my dog.
Not to your dog, but other dogs you'd be fine.
If it, who knows? But thank you, man. I don't.
Would you do it to humans if they were 4 times better, taste better?
I don't want to spend my day here.
You don't want to spend your day here? Well, they don't want to spend their day doing this, huh?
I can imagine.
So why pay for it to happen?
Good luck.
Thank you. Maybe wish them good luck, huh? Maybe try not to force them into slaughterhouses.
I'm not forcing anyone, but
Are you paying for this to happen?
yeah,
So you're forcing them into slaughterhouses. You're paying somebody to force them into slaughterhouses.
it's a market demand, right?
Yeah, so you're demanding it. Why are you demanding the violence and exploitation towards animals?
Well, I hope they do it without much pain.
But why don't you hope they don't do it at all? Like the reason, why would you care if they feel pain or not in the first place?
Well, you know, cruelty is not the same as farming animals.
Farming animals is cruelty.
Is it?
Would it be cruel if I choose to farm humans?
Well, you know, in my country, the sheep, they go up in the mountain, they live their whole life in the mountains. When they come down, they are taken to the slaughterhouse, and they are not. There is no cruelty there.
How old are you?
I am 50.
50. Would it be okay if I take you to a slaughterhouse now? You
Yes.
lived your whole life free, huh?
Yeah.
So it's okay if I take you to a slaughterhouse now?
We were talking about cruelty, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not cruel if I take you to a slaughterhouse, is it?
Well, you know, cruelty is if you raise it in cruel environments all their life and then exploit them and even slaughter them in a...
If you bring them into existence to use them,
Yep.
it's exploitation.
Yep.
If you choose to take their life just because you want to benefit from it, it's cruel no matter what. I would find it cruel if somebody chooses to kill somebody else because they benefit from it. That's pretty cruel. And it's unjust also.
Well, good luck, man.
Good luck. Maybe don't be an animal abuser anymore. I'm just saying. Marcos, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all the vegans for being here. Huh? If you're a vegan, type a 1 in the chat. Let's get those numbers up. If you're a vegan, type a 1 in the chat if you're a vegan and you're awesome. Because you are freaking awesome if you're vegan. And if you're anybody else and you're thinking, oh my God, it's so nice to be vegan, but I'm too weak of a person to be vegan and I don't know how to be vegan, type anything else. So type 1 if you're vegan, type anything else if you want to be vegan or if you think vegans are ultra cool. Trans vegan, fuck yeah, that's amazing. Trans vegan is amazing, nice. I see a lot of people in the chat thinking vegans are very cool, and you're right about that. Vegans are very cool. You guys know what we're showing here?
I'm vegetarian.
So this is what you're paying for. Do you know what we're showing here? I'm vegetarian. Well, when people react by saying I'm vegetarian, there's 2 things happening. 1, they know what this is about. They know what this is about, right? We know for a fact when somebody responds with I'm vegetarian, they know what this is about. And 2, they're very much unaware about what it is that they're paying for, huh? About what the dairy industry actually does. Hi, do you know what we're showing here? Vegans are cool. Yeah, thank you. We are very cool indeed. And you are right about that, Demonix. Vegans are extremely cool. We are cool people because we don't exploit animals just because everyone else does. We get outside of the status quo and we say, you know what? I'm not just gonna do what everyone else does. Hi, do you know what we're showing here? Vegans are the best, exactly. Thank you for being out there and spreading the word. We're trying, Zewik. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, Zewik. I don't know if I've seen you here. The trolls are so emotionally mature. They are, yeah. What are you showing? We're showing what happens to animals. Look at this. This is, for example, halal slaughter. This is what happens to animals for your food production. And it's all unnecessary. It's all optional. And we're forcing these sentient beings, these individuals who have emotions, who feel pain, who have an experience of life, who have thoughts. Using a cap to avoid eye contact is useful when doing outreach. No, it's fine. I mean, if you see it and you want to, yeah, sure. But otherwise, no.
Tell me again, how do I turn it here?
You just move it.
There. Okay, check.
But you don't need to, by the way, then. Do you know what we're showing here? How do you feel about animal exploitation? If it's bad, maybe you should consider going vegan. I just get anxious looking at people. Go home. I am home. This is my home. But thank you for being concerned with me. Thank you, Anik. Yeah. How would you argue to someone who says he's not paying for supply and demand? His companies make forecasts and one guy going vegan doesn't change forecast at all and it doesn't do anything? It does. It does. That's a false statement. We have statistics showing that one person. Do you know what we're showing here? Do you pay for animal exploitation? Oh, you don't speak English? Let me give you a flyer.
Would you do that to a human, what we do to other animals? If not, what is the relevant difference? What is it about them that justifies their action? Do you have a strong reason or just weak?
What do you do this? What do I do this? We're here showing people the reality of their choices. We're here showing people what animal exploitation. It's horrible, isn't it?
It's not that bad. They're just animals. And now that you know all of this, who are you if you choose not to
Gay,
change?
thank you. Gay means cool on this channel.
Who are you if you choose not to change?
I agree with you, by the way, but it was hard to argue with an econ guy. I mean, they just have to be extremely disingenuous to say that it's hard to argue with that, right? Obviously, they do some projections, but projections work on sales. Do you know what we're showing here? But projections work on sales, right? Like it's not, projections change because of how the market, because of demand, essentially. So it's not like, it's not just projections. So you could say, okay, well, the only way to make those projections change. Ben, maybe let people, Ben, express themselves for a bit and then start silencing them, because we need some people in here. Guy needs to go protest in Iran. Why? Animals are exploited here just as much as they are there. You know what we're showing here? What do you think of humane? Wait, what do you think of humane way of consuming meat, like homegrown cows, pigs who lived a good life then passed? First of all, animal exploitation means bringing into existence a sentient being, an animal, to use them, and then we can no longer use them, you kill them. They don't die, they get killed. If you want to eat your dead dog after they died, if you want to eat an animal who was hit by your car, and you'd be okay with eating a human who was hit by your car, or your dead grandma, then go ahead and do that. But if you're not okay with eating your own grandma, but you know, then don't eat any other animal. We're against slavery at the end of the day. Farming is slavery. Just don't enslave others. Simple as that. It really isn't that difficult. Do you know what we're showing here?
Yeah.
How do you feel about seeing this? Do you pay for animal products?
It's critical, isn't it? There you go.
Thank you, Robin. That's amazing.
I got one couple to go vegan.
Say that?
I got one couple to go
Fuck
vegan.
yeah, amazing.
Yeah. They saw it, but they've been thinking about it for a while. So
Okay.
this is kind of the push they needed.
It's amazing. So what we're reminding them of what it is that they're paying and trying to, you know.
And they're Italian. So
And they're Italian.
That's a difficult one to get.
Is it really? Why?
I mean, like in the south of Italy, there's not a lot of vegans.
Oh,
In the north, there's a lot, but in the south, it's a lot less.
didn't know that.
I mean, that's what I was told 5 years ago. Maybe it's different now.
I think it changed in
Yeah.
5 years. I think it changed, yeah. You know what we're showing here? Do you buy these products, huh? Okay, maybe I should change my approach. Maybe instead of asking people directly if you buy this product, maybe I should ask people first if they are okay with animal exploitation. I think that would be better.
Are you a bystander or part of the resistance? Are you on the side of justice or the side of violence? And most importantly, who will you be from this moment on? How many more animals must be exploited?
Do you know who Vegan Gains is?
Because of you. Don't you reject animal exploitation?
Yeah, what does Vegan Gains have to do with anything we're talking
stand for
about?
oppression and discrimination just because they are not part of your group? Are those really your values? Or will you, from now on, live truly, loudly vegan for the animals? Live your values. The answer to these questions should have given you clarity.
Give the child a... Coming from Neon Berlin stream. Hey, Renee, nice to see you here. Nice, so there's a neon in Berlin also. That's cool. The Berlin one just wrapped up. You guys know what we're showing here? We're showing animal exploitation. How do you feel about it? Hey Zewik, you became a member. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Nice, Zewik. Thank you for supporting the work that I do. Why does meat taste so good then? Yeah, well imagine if a rapist said, why does sex feel so good if it's bad, huh? Just because it feels good to you doesn't mean it's good for the victim also, does it? Or that it's moral. You have to think a little bit. You're supposed to eat meat? No, you're not supposed to do anything. There's no you're supposed to. Implying teleology from something is kind of silly, really.
Können wir andere respektieren, wenn wir sie ausbeuten? Glaubst du, dass es richtig ist, jemanden zu unterdrücken, weil du es kannst? Wenn du Diskriminierung aufgrund von Geschlecht, Herkunft oder Hautfarbe ablehnst, warum?
The problem is that in this area there's a lot of people just passing.
Warum glaubst du, dass es in Ordnung ist, jemanden zu unterwerfen, zu quälen?
Comparing rape to eating meat is completely moronic? No, I'm comparing two forms of exploitation. Do you know what we're showing here? That's animal exploitation. Are you for or against it? So you're for animal exploitation.
Wenn du gegen Gewalt bist, warum finanzierst du sie? Wenn du gegen Gewalt bist, warum finanzierst du sie?
God said eat meat? Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think you've been duped. You've been suckered in. No compassionate God would say, yeah, I made these individuals have emotions and feel pain so that you can inflict that pain on them for something you don't need. You're right, that's logical. No, it's not more likely that you were duped to believe that by industries who want to profit from you. No, it's not that, no. It doesn't say in the Bible everywhere this. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? Eat meat equals health? Nope, that's another propaganda. Eating meat just means exploitation, abuse, and slaughter. That's what eating meat is. It means this, it means violence. Meat equals violence. That's what it is. You trying to derive some form of health benefit from it is ridiculous. Even if that was the case, you still shouldn't do it because there's a victim behind it. Hi there, how do you feel about animal exploitation? Should I just follow people around? To their houses, yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about animal exploitation, Cindy?
Dream about it at night.
Yeah. You have to decouple the product from the sentient being, right? You have to think a little bit for yourself. You guys know what we're showing here. So we're showing the products of animal exploitation. Do you guys pay for animals to be exploited? Do you consume animal products? This is what you pay for. It's just insane how many people they just refuse to have conversations or to take responsibility for their choices. What's the protest? We're protesting what happens to animals, animal exploitation. We're protesting animal exploitation. We're telling people this isn't fair what we're doing to animals. How do you feel watching this? Exactly why I made my sign, so I don't have to talk to people. Linda, that's amazing, Linda. It's a good job. Did it work, Linda? Did you get to change some people's minds by just holding a sign? By holding a sign, sorry, not by just holding a sign, because that's still a great thing to do. Everyone's like, this is the sign where they walk. Yeah, I saw the reactions, they felt bad. Everyone feels the same also walking here. How do you feel about animal exploitation? Do you speak English?
I can understand.
How do you feel seeing this?
It's not very good.
It's not very good, right? Yeah, this is what we pay for when we buy animal products. Do you guys consume animal products?
Yes, but I try to not so much. Not so much.
Why?
Because
Because it is?
yes.
But do you think that if we're doing it once a week, it's justified? No. So we shouldn't try to reduce it, we should try to stop, right? So where are you having difficulty? Why not stop already today? The reason why I'm asking this is because I'm trying to help you, because I'm trying to speak up for them, right? And if you were in their shoes, I wouldn't accept somebody to say, well, I'll only kill her, him, and then I'll stop. No, we all deserve to live, and we all deserve to not be enslaved or exploited like we do to these animals, right? So whenever we choose to buy a product, on our side, it's just us seeing a product, but on their side, this is what happens. And maybe we stop in a month, maybe stop in a week, but if we stop if you stop somewhere later, along the way, beings like you, like me, who feel, who think, will get put in this position. Would you want to be put in this position?
No. So it's better to stop now.
How many more, think about it this way, how many more animals should be put in this position for you?
Thanks so much.
Let me give you a card. A little card, flyer. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Be
Bye.
vegan, okay? Have a good one. They didn't speak English so well. It's all about me with meat eaters. It is, isn't it? But I think a lot of them, when they see these images, they realize what it is that they're paying for. And I think a lot of them do feel bad. People keep bringing up religion. Oh, sheesh. I slept for 12 hours last night. Do you know what we're showing here? Don't you got bad things to do? I do think it was a sincere thank you so much, Chip. Yeah, I believe it, Bob Lake. I think it was sincere. Yeah, I think a lot of the times I don't think I blame people that much as I blame the industries. Hi there. Do you know what we're showing here? Yeah, it's animal exploitation. How do you feel watching it? How do you feel seeing this?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
Why is that?
Because, I mean, this can be any butchery, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a halal slaughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you think it's okay to do this to animals?
I have a share, I mean, mixed of.
What if you found out that there's no need for it?
There's no need.
Yeah.
Meaning,
we do not have to do this to them.
do you mean that because we actually say we live vegan?
Yeah.
I eat meat.
Yeah, but you don't need to, do you?
Okay, if I don't eat meat, what am I supposed to basically?
Oh, everything else. You can still eat pasta, rice, beans, lentils, chickpeas, everything else.
I do eat all of those.
Yeah, just stop eating meat. That's it. Because the meat, you're made of meat also. They're made of meat also. You think also, they think also. You have an experience of life. You feel, you think. All of these, they have the same. Would it be okay if somebody did this to you because they've always done it, or because they want to do it to you?
Okay, what do you think about? What do you think a lion eats?
Well, a lion doesn't have alternatives like we do, right?
What makes you think so?
Well, a lion, first of all, it's a carnivore. We're not carnivores, we're omnivores, so we have alternatives.
I mean, we were
Second of all, we have supermarkets where we have alternatives. We're not going into the jungle hunting or stuff like that, right? We have
just have
alternatives.
different ways of communicating. I specifically took the example of the lion, but it could be anything else. I mean, if you think about a snake or any, I just mean.
Yeah, but you have alternatives. That's the choice. That's the difference, isn't it? If you are on a deserted island and you had to kill and eat a human, you might kill and eat a human. But if you're right here in this society, you can't possibly justify killing and eating a human, can you? Because there is no necessity for it. So how could we justify killing and eating other animals if there is no necessity for it? Right? Like, think about it this way. We don't need it. We have other choices.
I would agree. We don't necessarily need to that extent, but anyways, I mean, we were brought that way, right? So.
Yeah, but imagine the people who were brought up thinking slavery is okay. It doesn't mean they should have continued doing it, does it?
I agree.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about it, isn't it? It's an injustice towards them. And we consider them so much that we always, instead of recognizing the injustice that we do to them, we try to find excuses for doing this to them. Instead of recognizing, hey, it's unfair what we do to them, we should stop. A lot of the times we just try to find excuses so we can continue doing it. Because we don't think about them, we think about ourselves, right? We say, oh, it's our pleasure, we've always done it, but look at this. This is one animal. How many animals need to die until we change? How many animals need to die until you change?
Okay, so what's the alternative?
Live vegan.
Live vegan. I mean, because I don't necessarily differentiate. There's vegan and there's
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian, yeah.
Yeah. Well, vegetarians is the same thing because vegetarians, the animals still end up in this position because the one that produce milk, for example, get killed when they no longer produce milk. They get forcefully impregnated. Cows get forcefully impregnated so that they get pregnant and produce milk. They take the babies away from their mothers because they say, we want to take as much milk as we can, and you're not allowed to drink from your mother. We kill the baby males because they don't produce milk, and the females we kill them when...
Do vegan actually eat, no, vegetarian eat poultry, they eat chicken, right?
No.
No? Vegetarian?
No, because they're sentient beings, no.
Vegetarian?
Vegetarians only eat dairy and eggs and plants. Vegetarians don't consume meat.
Okay.
Being vegan means respecting animals.
But poultry is not meat, that's why I say poultry. I mean, like
Poultry is meat. It's the meat of a sentient being. It's the meat of a bird.
Okay. So, and vegan is what?
Vegan means respecting animals.
Respecting animals.
Do you think we can respect animals while at the same time we pay for them to be exploited and killed?
But that also means not consuming any like animals meat.
Yeah. Because we can. We don't need to. That's the whole thing, isn't it?
Okay.
How many more animals should be exploited for you?
I mean, one is always too much.
Exactly, one is always too much. Yeah. Have you ever considered being vegan?
Sorry?
Have you ever considered being vegan?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Why not do it? This seems like a sign, huh? To be vegan.
I'm still going to think about it.
Let me give you a flyer, okay? Don't just think, act. Because with every choice you make, an innocent animal loses their life.
Okay.
And if you were in their shoes, you wouldn't want that to happen, okay?
No, I agree.
Appreciate you. Have a good one. Cheers. He eventually opened up, huh? That was pretty nice. Zurich said 5 membership. Thank you so much, Zurich. That's amazing. I hope these went to considerate people. I don't think there's any guarantee about that, Zurich, but I appreciate you supporting the channel and supporting the work. I really appreciate it. I did a great job. It was okay, you know. Like, I think it's, no matter what you do, that's the thing about it, isn't it? It's no matter what you do, it's the person has to open up and have the conversation, right? And the fact that he opened up, that was a big deal. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Virtue signaling is sold. Exactly. Don't virtue signal. Be vegan and respect all sentient beings. Almost everybody walking by goes. It's a really bad image also. Like, look at this. It's very... You know what we're showing here? We're showing images of animal exploitation. Inconsiderate crying quack. There are some of those. Non-vegans are sometimes like that, but let's not call them quacks. Let's just call them, you know, they are inconsiderate, indeed. Like most non-vegans are only thinking about themselves and about what they get, but let's not call them quacks, because maybe they're not quacks. Some of them are actually trying to follow scientific literacy. Well, nothing wrong for you, but when you consume animal products, this is what happens. You see, an innocent sentient being loses their life. And not only that they lose their life, they get exploited to death. They get, this right here is halal slaughter. This is what you're paying for when you consume animal products. And if you think, oh, it's okay, if you come up with nonsensical excuses, like this person saying, Exodus 12, you see, no compassionate God would say, yes, do this to the individuals that I gave the capability to feel pain. Do this to the individuals that have an experience of life, that begs for their life. Nope, nobody would do that. You know what we're showing here? Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? Do you know what we're showing here? Halal, non-halal, all of them abuse animals. Every form of slaughter is a form of abuse. Every form of exploitation is a form of abuse. If you want to go down to the semantics, they are different, but in reality, they're kind of the same thing. They're a form of unnecessary harm being done to animals, unnecessary exploitation. How do you feel about animal exploitation?
Sie werden systematisch ihrer Familie entrissen, gefangen gehalten, missbraucht, verstümmelt,
How do you feel watching this?
und am Ende getötet aus trivialen Gründen. Für vegetarische Produkte wie Milch und Eier, für ihr Fleisch, für ihre
Say it again.
für Zoobesuche.
You're already vegan? Oh yeah, how long have you been vegan? How long have you been vegan for? Long time ago. That's amazing. Do you want to stay with us and protest a little bit? Maybe hold a sign? Well, thank you for being vegan at least. She was already vegan. Or so she said. I'm already a Mormon, don't harass me. Well, no. Being vegan means respecting animals. Being Mormons means following some nonsensical, illogical belief. This isn't a belief. This is pretty simple. It's logical. There is no morally significant difference between a human being and an animal that would justify the oppression. How do you guys feel watching this? You are a weak clown. Yeah, I agree. The people who are not vegan are pretty weak clowns. Imagine just paying for exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings and then justifying it. Imagine that. I don't know, bro. I think we're better than that as a species. How do you feel watching this?
It's very boring.
It's horrible. Do you perhaps know what we're showing here?
Yeah, it's like killing the cow.
Well, this is halal slaughter, what I'm showing specifically here, but all of us are just showing all the ways we exploit animals.
Yes.
How do you feel about animal exploitation?
No, it's very wrong.
That's horrible, huh?
I'm also vegetarian.
You're vegetarian? Do you think that while being vegetarian you're still paying for animals to be exploited?
I mean, probably.
Probably. Have you ever considered being vegan and leaving all this
Yeah,
behind?
my father's vegan.
So why not be vegan yourself?
Yeah, maybe I'll try it actually, because I usually, honestly, I don't really eat animal products.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
What animal products do you eat anyway? Like,
no, honestly, like milk products. But so
you have so many alternatives,
yeah,
don't
that's
you?
true.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what happens to dairy cows for milk products?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they get exploited for industry.
Yeah, like, why do you think cows produce milk? Let's just go through this and then I'll let you go. Why do you think cows produce milk?
Like, I don't know.
For their babies, right? Like,
Yeah.
but they're mammals. They're like us. We only produce milk when we have babies. So what they do, they forcefully impregnate the cows so that they have a baby, and then they take away the baby from their mother. Do you know why they do that?
Yeah, because then the mother still makes the milk and they can exploit, I don't know.
Yeah, because if the baby stays with the mother, then they can't have all the milk, right? They drink some of the milk. So then they're like, no, this is our milk. So any milk or milk product that you take was belonging actually to a baby that was taken from their mother. Yeah. The babies that are male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
They kill them.
Yeah. And the females, like their mothers, every year forcefully impregnated, and around the age of 6 or 8, they kill them also.
Yeah.
And cows can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them that early?
I don't know.
They can't get pregnant.
They can't get pregnant, or they're not productive. Whatever happens, they kill them. Sometimes they get them pregnant, they send them to slaughter. Like they just say, at the age of 6, we just kill all of them. And then they send them to slaughter, they're pregnant, and sometimes when they get cut open, they find the baby inside and they have to slaughter them, they have to slaughter the baby. It's fucking horrific. It's all terrible.
Yeah.
And this is only for dairy products. It's insane, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let me
Don't
give.
consider going vegan.
Don't just consider it, do it, because how many more animals should be exploited for you from now on?
Yeah, true.
Should it be 0 or more than 0?
0. Thank you very much.
You seem like nice people. Come on, let's go vegan. Let's respect all animals. I'm a feminist, I'm a vegan. We respect, everyone deserves respect, okay?
That's
and
true.
the only way to respect them is to not exploit them, okay?
Yeah. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you. Have a good one. Another good conversation with some people who are vegetarian, and I think they might go vegan, which is pretty nice. Love this channel, thank you. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? We're so desensitized as people, like, I'm showing this and I'm asking people, do you know what we're showing here? And people go like, I'm okay, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Oh, they're just telling themselves they're okay.
I'm okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, are you selling me? I'm okay, I'm good, I don't want anything. Like, people think that we're selling something. It's insane. I talked to some vegetarians who think they will go vegan, so.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Do you think they may be thinking that you're selling something because you're holding the sign?
What could I be selling?
Yeah, meat. I don't know.
Yeah. Does this make you want to buy? It just makes me want to vomit when I see it, really. Do you know what we're showing here? Hi.
Viel zu lange schon müssen sie ertragen, was niemand ertragen sollte.
Is it raining a little bit?
Yeah, but it's not going to be much.
Oh, okay.
Rain only comes at 7 tonight, I checked.
You're right, Chip, we're omnivores. We're omnivores, that means we can live without consuming animal products. And when we do, this is what we pay for. Exploitation, abuse, and slaughter. Say.
Have you tried outreaching with the
With a mask?
magazine?
With a magazine. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I should go with the magazine.
See if it changes?
Yeah, why not?
I'll get it.
I have one in my backpack with
Nicht, weil sie weniger wert sind, nicht, weil sie weniger fühlen, sondern weil wir Menschen es so entschieden haben. Weil wir Menschen über sie herrschen. Weil wir Menschen die Macht haben. Doch stell dir vor, es wäre anders. Stell dir vor, du wärst in ihrer Position.
Omnivore argument is an argument for veganism. Indeed it is. Thank you. Okay, we're going to be holding the magazine now.
Was würdest du dir wünschen? Jemanden, der für dich kämpft? Jemanden, der sagt, genug ist genug? Jemanden, der für dich kämpft? Jemanden, der sagt, genug ist genug? Jemanden, der für dich kämpft? Jemanden, der sagt, genug ist genug?
Hell yeah, are you gonna go vegan?
What?
Are you gonna go vegan?
Maybe. I'm gonna try. It's very serious.
You should also, it's very powerful. If you want to just hold one of the signs after this and just sit in line and hold the signs, that's also very powerful if you want to do that. Girl here just said she wants to go vegan, you heard that. Starting to rain a little bit. Were they vegan already?
I started to cry, and I said, I know you have a good heart. Now it's just acting according to the art. And he walks away.
But his wife told me that they're vegan already.
He is not vegan. He's vegetarian.
Oh, he's vegetarian.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what she was also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
None taste as good as honey. Honey is the stupidest reason to exploit animals because it's so easy to replace it. It's like all of them are pretty stupid, but honey is just the silliest. You know, exploiting and killing, we don't need it. Exploiting and killing when we don't need it is wrong. Go vegan. Thank you so much, Tufty. Thank you for the support. And you're 100% right. You know what we're showing here? How do you approach people with the magazine?
With the magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hold it open.
Like at which page?
Oh, usually the cat page. That's the one that really gives me nightmares.
Oh,
Sir, can I give you a flyer? Yeah, I like this. But if you're gonna do the cat, I'm gonna do one.
No, I'll do the other one.
I've been holding the cat.
No, do the cat. I'll do the.
Or this one. This one's really fucked up too because of this and this.
I'll do the one before the cat. I'll do the halal slaughter and then. Hunting? What about hunting? This is hunting. Horrible. If agave doesn't taste like honey, use date syrup, apple syrup. There's so many types of syrup. Exploitation of sentient beings just for a small taste difference is not really justified. Hell, for a big taste difference isn't really justified, is it? You know what we're showing here? It's insane that we do this to animals. It's insane that I have to do this. It's insane that a lot of you people keep coming here. I'm having a barbecue tonight, says Dave Green. Instead of Dave Green saying, holy shit, this is making me think. Is animal exploitation really okay? Let me think. No, instead of saying that, he decides to say, you know what? I'll go ahead and be violent towards animals. I'll go ahead and pay for exploitation and violence. Because you know what? These people, when they're showing me, when they're trying to fight against violence, I react by giving more violence. Because how dare they? How dare they not allow me to be as violent as I want towards these innocent, defenseless creatures who did nothing wrong? How dare they not let me exploit them to death? How dare they? It is my right as a person who was told by somebody else that it's okay to exploit them. I never thought about it. I actually just follow what everyone else does. I'm nothing more than an NPC. But how dare you challenge my preconceived notions and dare me to think? How dare you take me out of my NPC comma? Huh? I want to be in an NPC comma. I want to just follow what everyone else does. How do you feel watching this? A lot of NPCs in the chat, 100% Marisa. A lot of people in this chat come in here, they see what we're doing and they say, you know what? Violence, violence makes me hungry because I'm a sociopath. Whenever I see blood and violence and gruesomeness, whenever I see an animal begging for their life, I think, you know what? That's good. That's good. Begging for your life is good. Because I'm the one with power, therefore it's justified. I have power, therefore it's okay. Yeah, that's insane, isn't it? See, like Dave Green over here thinks this looks yummy. Yeah. Imagine thinking this looks yummy. Imagine thinking that. So Dave Green, would this look good if they were dogs? Tell me, Dave Green, would this look good if they were dogs? Would it still look yummy to you? Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? We're showing animal exploitation. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Somebody saying mad dogs don't taste good. Imagine somebody standing up against sexual exploitation and somebody saying, well, is it okay to sexually exploit your mother? And then going like, well, my mother's probably doesn't feel so good to sexually exploit her. Like, what the fuck? It's not about how you feel about it. It's about how does the victim feel. I know it's difficult for you to think about anything else but yourself because, you know, how do you feel watching this? Okay. Right, Marisa? It's insane. It's insane. Life consumes life. Well, this is sentient life. You don't have to... Imagine saying, yeah, life consumes life, therefore I would kill and eat humans. Because life consumes life. Yeah, humans are edible, exactly. Somebody says, what a pathetic douchebag. Yeah, I would say the people who choose to pay for this kind of stuff are pretty pathetic. But you know, they start justifying it, you know, instead of, again, trying to find a reason, trying to think for themselves, trying to think, am I doing the right thing? Instead of them challenging their own preconceived notions, what do? They just say, you know what? I'm gonna double down. My ego was hurt. I'm a little boy and I feel like my ego is hurt. I'm a child. Therefore, I will lash out like a child. I would say exploitation is okay because I get pleasure from it. How do you feel about animal exploitation? Venison, huh? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is what you pay for, huh? Let me get the sign. I like the sign more than the sign was better.
Yeah. Big sign, maybe. Be even more intimidating.
Nah, my sign is good. Don't make euphemism for violence. Thank you, Annie. There's a lot of them who make euphemisms for violence because they feel bad about the choices that they're making. Remember to hit that like, everyone, and you know, if you're vegan, type of 1, if you're not vegan but you're thinking of going vegan, type of 2, and if you think vegans are ultra cool and you probably should be vegan, but you're too much of a wimp to do something about it, type absolutely anything else in the chat. Official Cyberstan, thank you for acknowledging that you're a wimp and you don't want to do anything about it. Hey, Bubblik, nice. Thomas Kamna is also a wimp, hell yeah. Daniel Wolf is another wimp. You guys know what we're showing here? Look at that, official Cyberstan got triggered, nice. That's what you need. You know what we're showing here? How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? They all ignore me anyway. How tough was it to be a vegan? It was pretty easy, Todd. Very, very easy, really. I think the only hard part about being vegan is seeing what people do around you, you know, is accepting that other people choose to do this. How do you guys feel watching this, seeing this? That's bad, huh? This is animal exploitation. This is what, let me give you a flyer. This is what we pay for when we consume animal products.
Okay. I will take it.
Yeah.
I check this.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
I go to a free vegan dietitian right now.
You all have a very low IQ. Sorry for trying to explain facts. Garbage Fire, you're 100% right that the people who consume animal products and they try to justify it, that when they try to justify the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter, the violence, they pretty much have a low IQ. You're right about that. Well, I wouldn't say that they have a low IQ. They have a combination of, hey, how do you feel watching this? They have a combination of low IQ and low EQ. But you're right about that. You need to be at least a little bit intelligent to understand or to challenge your own preconceived notions about what you thought was right and wrong. You're right about that thing, huh? How do you feel about animal exploitation? So you're okay with changing the culture of natives? Yeah. This guy wants to destroy an entire culture. Yeah. Yeah. Destroy any form of culture that justifies oppression or exploitation. If it's cultural to cut off the clitoris of women, it's called female genital mutilation, which is done in certain parts of the world and it is cultural. I don't think we should do it just because it is cultural. Culture does not dictate morality, and just because something is cultural doesn't mean you should do it. Culture is just things that dead people say. Doesn't mean you should do them, doesn't mean you should follow through with them, doesn't mean that they're logical, doesn't mean that they're right. Yes, culture got no moral value. Exactly, Renee. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Okay, I think I'm gonna start giving people more flyers also. Where are you from? I live in the Netherlands. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Let me give you a flyer to read about it. I think animals will be exploited regardless of my choices. Well, that's factually false. In fact, if you choose to be vegan and no longer exploit animals, you will be saving up to 100 animals per year. Will other animals be exploited? Sure. But if you go by that logic, you know what we're showing here? Any form of injustice will continue if you have that attitude first and foremost. And second, imagine adopting that type of attitude towards any other injustice. People will get killed all around the world no matter what, so I might as well kill them, kill one person. it won't. Me not killing a person won't stop all the killings in the world. Therefore, it's okay to kill people. Me choosing to exploit others, to not exploit others, won't stop the exploitation. Maybe not, but it would stop the exploitation of certain individuals. That's the whole point about it. It stops the exploitation of certain individuals. Are you German? No, I'm Dutch, as I just explained. Can we check your basement? I'm not rich, I don't have a basement. Are you German? No, I said I'm Dutch. No, you live in the Netherlands, and I'm Dutch. I both live here and I am Dutch. No, that doesn't make me Dutch. Living in the Netherlands doesn't make me Dutch. Having Dutch citizenship makes me Dutch. How do you feel about animal exploitation? You're a vegan? Oh, let me give you a flyer. And a flyer. Awesome. Another vegan. Yeah, Marissa, we're all citizens of the world, so who cares? Well, Marissa, some people are very concerned where you came out of your mother's vagina. You know, they're very concerned about the choices that your mother made. They don't really care. Like, I noticed that we live in a society where more and more people try to judge others based on things that they have no control over. For example, we're a society that values a lot beauty, which is something that you don't control, which is how old you look, something you don't control. And instead of valuing the things that you can actually control in the individual that you choose to be, like for example, the fact that you choose to not exploit animals, the fact that you choose to stand up for what's right. It's insane, isn't it? That's why we are doomed, because people only care about meaningless shit. Exactly, Renee. Completely agree with you. But you know what, Renee? I think there's a couple of us who choose to care about more than that. And I think we're making the world a little bit better. And I think, you know what, even all these people who are triggered in the chat, who come in here and say all this nonsense stuff, they all agree with us in reality. They just, you know, they're so triggered. Their egos, or they know what they're doing is wrong. So they lash out, you know, they're like children. That's what they do. Prive8 code _ cousin, please don't spam. I get it, you're a xenophobe, but please don't spam. Do you guys know what we're showing here? I might go vegan after this stream. Cheers, mate. Fuck yeah, man. Jakub, that's amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat. And first and foremost, thank you for saying you want to go vegan. That's amazing, bro. That's what we're here to do. The super chat is appreciated, but we're here to speak up for animals. We're here to actually make people go vegan, to actually get people to no longer pay for this exploitation, abuse, and slaughter. We have a Nazi person in the chat. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Quickly, he's saying something we don't like. Vote for somebody to kick them out. Quickly. Oh no. But don't just say maybe. Think up real steps, like signing up to Challenge 22. That's a very good point, Renee. Jakub, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. There's a thing called Challenge 22. Maybe one of the moderators can drop a link to it. They essentially hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. Thank you so much, Martin. Martin dropped it right here. Let me pin Martin's message. I pinned Martin's message They hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, they help you go vegan. Whatever dietary concern, whatever monetary concern you have, if you're like, I don't know how to do it, I don't know how to adopt a plant-based diet, I just don't know if I can afford it or anything like that, I don't know how to get all my nutrients, they will help you with all of that. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Yeah, see, private code cousin recognizes himself as a fascist. Hi there, how do you feel about animal exploitation? Thank you everyone for being here, I appreciate it. Twisting my words now? How do you feel seeing this? Well, I'm not twisting your words because you know what? You just said we need more right. The absolute right, the far right, is just that. Nazi is a far right movement. Sure.
They say they want to move to a different place because there's supposedly more people there. I don't know where they mean exactly. They want to move the protest there now. I don't feel comfortable moving the protest in the middle.
Why?
It feels like a waste of time. Because I'm not sure if there would be more people.
But where is it?
Near the Vuurspuger, he said.
Where is that?
And I'm not entirely sure. I'll have him pointed out to me.
I mean, I don't think we should move far away, that's for sure.
Okay. But like, maybe a little.
Maybe there?
Yeah.
There would be better, but...
Would it be better there?
I mean, you know what? I wholeheartedly believe that I don't see why we shouldn't just put 4 people like this.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Like, we're not blocking the thing, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 people there and 2 people here, and just...
Could also try that. Yeah. Let's see. Let me first ask where they meet.
Nobody wants you there. Exactly, Thomas. That's exactly it. You are 100% right, Thomas. A lot of people don't want to face the reality of their choices. A lot of people want to turn away from the injustice that they're doing. But that's exactly it, Thomas. We're here to show injustice no matter what. We don't care what people think of us. We're here to stand up against injustice. This is what being a fighter for what is right means. This is what they mean when they talk about an underdog. This is what they mean when they talk about a person who stands up for justice. Hi there. Have you ever considered being vegan and leaving all of this behind? Free fighters for justice. That's what we are. And you're right about that. A lot of people don't like it because when they're faced with the injustice that they're doing, they lash out and they find it hard to change, you know, they find it hard to watch. But that won't stop us. We don't stop so easily. Hi there, do you know what we're showing here? Even the word vegan just sounds so lame. That's okay, you know. To a lot of silly people, the people who are so concerned about how the words sound, the word vegan may sound lame to you, right? But in fact, to the intelligent people who understand what veganism is, which is a rejection of slavery, if you reject slavery, then you should be vegan. If you're not vegan, then you don't truly reject slavery. You just reject slavery of individuals that are like yourself, which is exactly what slavery was, wasn't it? So yeah. So Thomas, I gotta ask you, why are you for slavery of animals? How do you guys feel about enslaving animals? Is it okay? How do you feel about animal slavery? And animal slavery, exactly, Jake. It's so funny. Look at this. Private already sees us as superior. Just one single stream and Private already acknowledges that being vegan is a superior way of being. That's fine, Private, but that's not what this is about. It's indeed better to be against slavery than to be for it. It's indeed a superior moral position. But that's not why we do this. We're not sitting here to show some form of superiority. We don't have an inferiority complex. In fact, we do truly believe that a lot of people, including people in this chat, you know, like look at this guy, Daniel, including Daniel, this person, Daniel Waffle. What is this person saying? He's saying vegans are lame. He's saying it's inferior to be vegan. We don't care about that shit. We just fight for the rights of animals. We're here to fight for every sentient being because they don't deserve to be enslaved, exploited, abused. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
I'm a vegetarian.
So you pay for animal exploitation? Animals are exploited for you. Can I take the vegetarian skill one?
Yeah. It's my favorite. You can have it.
Just for a little bit.
Can I have yours then?
Yeah.
I like halal also.
Just the people who go like, I'm vegetarian. I've heard so many people. It's insane. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? He just took her sign, what a bigot fascist. I asked her, bro. I asked for consent. That's so funny.
Wenn du sagst, du respektierst andere Tiere, warum handelst du dann tierfeindlich? Wenn du für die Tiere bist,
how do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
vegan. Wie kannst du dich für Freiheit einsetzen, wenn du die anderen absprichst? Wie kannst du von Mitgefühl sprechen?
Because being vegan is admitting you have been lied to and you fear change. Very well put, Zevik. Zevik is, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Zevik?
Wo ist denn dann da der relevante Unterschied? Was haben die anderen Tiere an sich, dass die Ungleichbehandlung rechtfertigt? Hast du einen guten Grund oder einen schwachen Ausweg?
How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
Sagst du dir, dass du ein Einzelner bist? Sagst du dir, dass es keine andere
I live in the desert, no chocolate here. I make my own chocolate. Are you guys okay with animal exploitation?
Bist du Täter oder Befreier? Bist du Mitläufer oder Widerstand? Bist du auf der Seite der Freiheit oder auf der Seite der Unterdrückung? Für alle, wer willst du für heute an sein?
You know what, Daniel? I mean, I understand you're very... but you know what? Take some time, Daniel. Take some time. I give you 5 minutes time out, Daniel. I see you're very triggered. Take some time, Daniel, to think for a second, okay? Before you're very triggered. There's no need to be this triggered. We're just fighting for animal rights. Are you guys okay with exploiting animals? Is it bad? How do you feel about animal exploitation? People don't seem much reactive. Well, you're not seeing the full picture. There's a lot of people who walk on by and go like, a lot of people just do this. But you know, this is a place where people walk from point A to point B. Obviously, a lot of people are not gonna stop. Obviously, a lot of people don't want to stop because they know what this is about, right? That's why when I was showing the picture of violence towards animals, everyone was saying I'm vegetarian because they already know what this is about. They already know that they don't want to acknowledge that their choices means violence towards innocent sentient beings. That's the sad truth, isn't it? But that's what we've got to do. That's what we have to do. We have to fight against this injustice, regardless of how unfair it is. Are there farmers treating their animals well? Well, there are slave owners treating their slaves right. but or whale as you call it, but they're still enslaving them. Farmers are still enslaving animals, so that's what will happen, you know. Farmers will continuously enslave animals. That's what it is. Farming is slavery, slavery of other sentient beings. Are you okay with animal exploitation? So don't pay for it. Are you guys okay with animal exploitation?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you're okay with human slavery? Yeah, thank you for the reaction. Exactly. I asked her, you're okay with human slavery? And she just said yes, passing by a black person. Insane. He said he's okay with human slavery.
Oh, I thought you were saying yes to the picture.
No. He said he's okay with human slavery. It's insane. You maybe want to eat a kebab. Well, I hope I make you want to reconsider your choices and not be a violent douche towards animals. Marian, I like that other sign more. Do you want to change back?
Are you okay?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
No problem.
The problem is that
if you want to change again, just come to me.
The problem is I think like when I see the vegetarians kill, a lot of people don't know the difference between vegans and vegetarians. And if I just hold the sign vegetarians kill, they might think I'm having this this idea that, oh, you should probably consume it because vegetarians kill more, you know, the whole crop that's argument. Okay. But if it's in the it's okay if it's in the context with others, or with other posters. But if I just hold it on my end, it's a different thing.
Ask her
What happens?
if I'm strong.
She's very strong. Do we want to move?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The space there, when I first
The
arrived
one
there,
in front of Rijks?
yeah, like in front of the pond.
Yeah.
When I first got there, there were more people.
That was the best place to do.
And it's very like big and imposing. With
That's what she said. Thank you.
But suddenly it dried up there as well. That's also what she said.
Okay. That's a good one also.
Next time we'll stand there.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a better place for specifically this protest because we can hold the signs as all the people are coming from the museum.
But this location is that it has a tunnel effect, so people will tunnel towards you.
That's
there
true.
they can just walk around you.
Do you want to try and put 2 people like this and 2 people like this, just so that we get more people watching?
Yeah, if we have 4 people standing, I'll get another person.
Fair enough.
Or just.
How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Hey, Sabi Coops is here. Spooky Sabi. Sabi. No one cares. Yeah, a lot of people care. What do you mean? A lot of people care about sentient beings. You seem to care also. The fact that you're here and you're saying nobody cares. If you actually didn't care, you wouldn't say that. Chip, see you tomorrow at We the Free. Anik, yes. Save some appetite. Hell yeah, Anik. Afterwards we'll have some things together. Which is very nice. So we're trying now to hold the signs like towards the people walking so that we have better conversations with people. Somebody thinks I'm skinny and weak. It's funny. I'm far from skinny and weak. How do you feel about animal exploitation?
Yeah,
You know? How do you feel about it?
well, I try to don't eat too much meat.
Why not stop?
You know, I don't burn meat to my home, so I kind of stop.
So you don't consume any animal products?
No.
No? So what do you eat?
But you maybe will unclub many things.
I'll give you a card.
Yeah, but I know
They help you go vegan.
we have an association in France where try to communicate for every people, like you.
Oh.
It's L214.
Okay.
And, I don't know if you have connection with different associations in Europe.
No, not with them at least. But like, do you think it's okay to consume any animal products?
With a little bit, but with.
So a little bit of exploitation is okay?
No, but you know,
It's exploitation still, right?
yeah.
Why not stop? If it's only a little bit, why not stop?
I don't know.
Is that a good enough excuse? Like, look at this shit that they're happening. Like, it's,
Yeah, but yeah.
is this okay once a week? It's not, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Once a week, once a month, it doesn't really matter. We should stop either way. Come on, read through this. You'll see what I mean, okay?
No, but I see what you
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So are you gonna go vegan?
Not sure.
Not sure?
You know.
How many more animals should be violent? How much violence do you want to pay for? How many more animals should be exploited for you from now on?
You know, it's going to that way and stop industrial exploration, then going to continue to have I don't know how we can say, but you know, it's a pretty hard question about many subjects. So I don't know.
But why not stop exploiting animals?
I haven't.
If I do this once a week to you, is it okay?
What?
If I take you and I put a knife to your throat once a week, is that okay?
So no.
So why do it to anybody else?
Well, I don't know.
How many more throats are there going to be cut for you from now on? I'm here to defend them, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you understand that you're the violent person for them?
No. It's a good question. If any people should want meat eat, kill by yourself the animals to
No,
meat.
don't kill them.
No, but I think if we need to do that,
But we don't need to.
a lot of people stop to eat meat.
But we don't need to.
You know what
I know what you mean, but if somebody can kill me, I don't think they should be allowed to do so,
yeah.
right? It's not about what you're able to do, it's about the injustice towards them. Come on, just take this and see what you feel. Worst case scenario, just
keep
read through it.
it at one. I
Okay,
have to go.
have a nice vegan life. Yeah, his English was not very good. Somebody says, all my ancestors that I have ever known or could ever find out about have eaten animals. Exactly, Camel. And they all died. Imagine that. Maybe if you're not going to eat animals, you're not going to die. You have no way of knowing. Huh? If every person that you know who died ate animals, I'm just saying. Obviously, it doesn't work that way. But there's no need for animal exploitation. That's what we're standing up for. There's no need to enslave animals. And if your ancestors did it because of a necessity, you have absolutely no necessity today. There's no need to exploit animals. And when we do it, it is violent, it is cruel, it is unjust. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
Lions kill other lions. But if I were to kill someone and go to the judge, because other lions kill other lions, so I'm allowed to kill other
This guy's arguments have no basis. Being against slavery has no basis. Yeah, tell that to yourself. We're all just against slavery, that's all it is.
Those are not the people we want to talk to.
I'm stuck in this place.
We want to give them everything.
Oh my gosh, I'll live forever if I go vegan. You won't live forever, but you'll live without exploiting sentient beings.
We have the same minds, we have the same heart, you know what I mean? Except all of us here trying to be equal.
What's your plan when older, Chip? When there's no winning a kill? What does that mean, there's no winning a kill? I'm not here to win. I'm here to stand up against injustice. I don't know what you mean.
Everything for freedom for people that want to go vegan. No, this one is for if you want.
How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
I don't mind, to be honest.
You don't mind it? You think violence is okay? Would it be okay if somebody were violent towards you? He doesn't mind violence. The violence that he does, he doesn't mind. He would mind if somebody did it to him. But if he does it, it's not a problem. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? How do you feel about animal exploitation? This guy is a cook. Yeah, I am a cook. In fact, I cook a lot of good food. I'm a pretty good chef. Thank you for that. You're right. I am very smart and sexy. You're right about that. Thank you for that. A lot of people seem to love me right there. Thank you. But it's not about me. It's about not exploiting sentient beings. Yeah, there's a couple of little ducks walking in the grass. Let me show you. I gotta show you guys this. Look at them. Just walking on by. We test on dogs, we test our cosmetics. This is what you pay for your dairy products, for milk, for cheese. This is what you pay for. It's fucking horrific, it's bloody, it's awful. Slaughterhouses are nothing more but crime scene. Look at this. Beagles are used for cosmetic testing. We test on the most defenseless creatures. The reason why we use beagles is because they're so docile, because they're the easiest to exploit. Imagine thinking this is okay. Imagine defending this. Fucking horrific. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. Yeah, have compassion. Don't be a piece of shit. Essentially. How do you feel about animal exploitation? How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? So we're not top of the food chain. First of all, the food chain is not what you think it is. It's not a prescriptive way of you judging power. And even if you think that you do have power over these animals, which you do, doesn't mean that you should exert this power, right? You bringing up the food chain is an argument of you having power over these animals. It's not an argument of you abusing your power over these animals. It is not. You should not abuse your power. The food chain is nothing more than, again, through your eyes, is nothing more than an argument and, well, don't we have power over them? Yeah, we do. Doesn't mean you should abuse it again. We're against exploitation. We're against slavery. Hey, Julie from England. Nice to see you here. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? You're vegans? Are you guys vegan? Why not? Do you think this is okay? This is what you pay for. It happens because of you. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? It happens because of you. What a prick. Yeah. Yeah, imagine choosing to pay for this. You're right about that. And you're right, it does happen because of them. It's kind of sad, huh? It's sad to take responsibility. It's sad that when you even refuse to take responsibility for your own actions. Hey, Mr. Lewis is here. I'm cute. Yeah, Lewis, you are. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? How do you feel watching this, seeing the violence? Next time we'll have a better place to go. Hey there, how do you feel about animal exploitation? Do you pay for this to happen? You're vegan? Fuck yeah, man. I don't think he was vegan, I think it was Jay saying that. But at least he knows what we're talking about either way, right? How do you feel about animal exploitation?
De site. Yeah. All animal products, especially for the Muslims, are not halal. You cannot slaughter an animal halal. It's only haram. You cannot do the 4 ways by the custom. It's not halal, it's always haram. You cannot kill an animal humanely, you cannot slit his throat humanely, you cannot take the baby from the mother in the halal way. And all those things they say, it's only animal exploitation, making money, talking everything good, it is haram. It's not allowed by the customs. It's also in the Quran, thou shalt not kill. You must be good for the animals. And killing the animal. In the biggest halal slaughter in England, they don't abide to the rules. They do everything just to do it faster, faster, faster. More money, more money. That's it. Thank you.
How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? If you're not vegan, you're paying for needless violence. Yeah, this is what you're demanding. Also, such a stupid argument. It was already dead when I bought it. Yeah, this is what you're paying for. How do you feel watching this type of violence? If it's wrong, then be vegan and don't demand it. Provide the scientific research if you believe plants are sentient. Then I don't think anybody truly believes that plants are sentient. Nobody is silly enough to believe plants are sentient. Those are just excuses. How do you feel watching this type of violence? Nobody's that silly. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Then be vegan and don't be part of it. Chip, you know there are some people who actually believe grass is sentient? No, Lois, I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that some people are stupid enough to believe that grass is sentient. I mean, at that point, they're pretty stupid, right? Like, at that point, I don't like calling people stupid, but thinking grass is sentient, you have to be a little bit, like, you have to neglect a large body of science to believe that. I think it's even sillier than to think that the earth is flat. How do you feel about animal exploitation? How do you feel about animal exploitation? When you slice a wild lettuce, it excretes pain-killing liquid to the wound comparable to morphine. Bro, just stop with that bullshit, man. Just stop it with the stupidity, come on. We know for a fact that sentience is an emerging property of brains. If they don't have a brain, they don't have sentience. It's as simple as that. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Horrible. Are you vegan? Then you demand it. It happens because of you. Told you, Chip, there's literally people who are that dumb. Louis, it's kind of sad to see, really. I went to prison for 6 months for abusing plants and cutting them in not a humane way. Funny. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? How do you feel about animal exploitation?
We're both vegan.
You're both vegan? Hell yeah. How long have you been vegan for?
Since 1 year, and
She's 3 months.
Nice. Do you want us to stay here with us? Have a, I don't know, some, hold a sign and do something for the animals? I'll give you this. Where are you from? Perfect. There's a lot of neon protests in Germany. Maybe participate in one, because if you think it's wrong what we do to animals, everyone should stop, right? Have a good one. Another vegan.
And I was like, and I think I'm gonna get you guys.
Look at that, the girls are actually sitting in that, the girls that I spoke to. Look how nice. The vegans, they came and they started joining the protest. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. How do you feel about animal exploitation?
Yeah.
She's vegan, are you vegan?
I'm vegetarian.
Vegan away.
Well, vegetarian is the same, isn't it? It's still violence towards animals. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
If you claim to respect animals, why do you act as their enemy? If you say you
Greta Thunberg's father? Oh, I would be ultra proud to be Greta Thunberg's father. She's an amazing activist. And she's also vegan. Hi there, how do you feel about animal exploitation?
would you do that
Horrible,
to
huh?
a human what we do to other animals? If not, what is the relevant difference? What is it about them that justifies their oppression? Do you have a strong reason or just weak excuses? Do you tell yourself,
How do you feel
"It's
seeing
always
this?
been this way"? Do you tell yourself, I'm just one person? Do you tell yourself, oh, there is no other choice? Do you tell yourself, it's not that bad, they're just animals? And now that you know all of this, who are you if you choose not to change? And now that you know all of this, who are you?
Oh no, he's saying something I don't like. He must be a fascist, someone.
All of this, who are you if you choose not to change?
How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? If you're not vegan, you're demanding this. How do you feel about animal exploitation? If you're not vegan, you're paying for this. It's horrible, isn't it? It's not? Do you think this is nice? If we did this to your daughter, it would be okay? If we did this to somebody, it would be okay? Do you think it would be okay if we did this to... Well, if we did it to humans, it would be okay?
You cannot say that.
Why? What's the difference between a human and an animal that justifies this? What's the difference? What's the difference between that? This was somebody's daughter. This what's just justification for slaughtering them?
Does that give you the right to threaten to kill my daughter?
I never threatened them. What about you talking about? I ask you, is it okay if somebody did it? Why is it okay to do it to other sentient beings?
You're a human being and you know that asking that question is a threat.
Why is it okay to do it to other sentient beings?
Why would you ask it to someone? What's your point?
Because there's no difference between humans and animals that justifies.
Why are you threatening me?
You feel threatened?
Yeah, you are.
I'm sorry if you feel threatened.
Aren't you a
I'm
human
sorry
being?
if you feel threatened.
Aren't you a human being?
My intent is to explain to you there is no difference
This is a
between
very
human
bad
beings and animals.
way of explaining.
Sure, but there is no difference between human beings and animals.
Go fucking learn how to explain it.
Sure, but do you agree that
Go
this is
learn how
fucking
to
horrible?
explain it.
Sure, but do you think that this is fucking horrible?
I don't want to comment.
You see, he's saying it's okay, right? He's saying that violence towards sentient beings is okay, right?
That's his point of view. Does that mean that?
So wait, so if my point of view, first of all,
does that give you the right to threaten people?
Come here. No, thank you.
No different than this violence, huh? You are calling someone if I do it to your wife and stuff.
This is violence.
I do this.
This is violence.
This is violence.
And you said it's okay, right?
You are violent. No, don't.
How am I violent?
People, right?
How am I violent?
Well, you're just creating stress here. You are attacking people.
Well, how did I attack him?
You just told him you want to kill his daughter.
What did I say?
What did you say?
Say it.
What for word?
Say it.
Is it
Say
okay
it.
if somebody did this to your daughter?
Do you go ask this to people on
Yeah,
the street?
yeah, yeah. It's a
You're
question.
kid?
It's a question.
I asked
Do
you
you
a
have a
question
kid?
too. Are you
Do you
going
have
to
a
answer?
daughter?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bring her here. Let me talk
Why?
with her to explain what's happening here.
Yeah. Why? Well, how would you explain this? How would you justify
I'll
this?
explain her how I do this.
How would
and
you
I can
justify
do her.
this? How would you justify this? I'm not interested in speaking about this. I'm interested in speaking about the animals. How is it justified the
You're not a
violence?
judge that I justify anything to you.
No, you have to justify the violence
No,
for
I
these
don't have
animals.
to justify anything to these animals or something. But
Can
you
you
have to
justify
justify
How is it
how you can
justified?
tell it to
How
my
is it
daughter.
justified? How is it justified to
Look.
exploit and slaughter these sentient beings? Huh?
How is it justified to threaten someone to kill his kid?
How did I threaten them?
You just did it. You just
I asked a
introduced
question.
You
That's
introduced it to
intimidating
their lives.
to my daughter.
Yeah.
Asking the question puts
This
it
is
in the
somebody's
middle of their
daughter
lives.
also. This is somebody's
But
daughter
that's not my
also.
problem. Go do
Go
whatever
talk
you
with
want.
his
And he
father.
said it's okay to kill somebody's daughter.
Yeah,
Go do
it's okay.
whatever you want. That's his
He
point
said it's
of
okay
view.
to kill someone's daughter.
You, in exchange,
I never
you
said it's
told them
okay.
that it's
I
okay
asked
to
if
kill
it's
his daughter.
okay. I asked.
What did you
He
say?
said it's okay to kill his
you
daughter.
brought that into his life.
Can you lower your voice?
No, I cannot.
Why
You
not?
cannot, because you cannot come and tell me that you are going to kill my daughter, okay?
Nobody said that. I asked if it's. He said it's okay to do
asking
this to
that
animals.
question
We are here
puts it in the
peaceful.
middle of my life. That's
We
a
are
big
here
threat for
peacefully,
people.
Sir.
Asking a question is a threat.
Yes, it is a threat. It puts it in the middle of my
Okay.
life.
Less violent than that. huh?
Okay, guys.
Sure.
Lower your
Okay.
voice. We can talk.
You need to learn how to be human first.
Yeah.
Okay? If you want to protect animals, learn how to be human first. Understand human
Stop
sensitivity.
oppressing animals.
I'm not
Stop
oppressing.
oppressing animals.
I'm just a
Stop
human
oppressing
being.
animals.
I'm just a human being.
Stop
Why
oppressing animals.
How do you decide
Stop
that I'm-
oppressing animals.
How do you decide
Stop
I'm
oppressing animals. Stop oppressing
people.
animals.
Stop oppressing
Stop
people.
oppressing animals.
Stop oppressing
Stop
people.
oppressing animals.
Stop intimidating people. We don't intimidate. We're here
Stop oppressing animals.
Your friend is dead. What did he say? That thing is said?
Look, take your friend, teach him to be human first.
What is a human? We are peaceful here.
That's not peaceful.
It is peaceful.
But you're fighting me. I'm
It's
here
very
peaceful.
peaceful.
I'm here peaceful. I'm gonna learn how to be human
It's
first.
peaceful. Stop oppressing animals.
No, that's not peaceful.
What about human rights?
You cannot talk about slaughtering my daughter.
Why aren't you mad?
Because your friend said, what if I slaughter your
You're
daughter?
attacking me. No, I'm just attacking you. No, you cannot play that game. You guys need to learn how to be human first, okay? First, protect you. We are peaceful here. No, you're not peaceful. Yes, I'm peaceful. No, you was walking behind him, threatening him with water. I did it's not peaceful. You're friended. You are manipulating. You're friended. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
Take your friend away.
No.
Take your
Well, why
friend
do you
away. Educate him. Take him to education.
learn how to be
You
human?
cannot talk about people's daughters.
You just said it's okay to kill someone's daughter.
What the fuck is that?
You just said it's okay to kill someone's daughter.
We're just peaceful here.
That's not peaceful. You cannot talk about my daughter. You cannot talk about my
They're still
daughter.
triggered. They're still here.
Your friend cannot talk about my daughter. Take him from there. Come back.
Have a good Saturday, guys. Have a good Saturday.
Make also photos of it.
It's insane. It's insane. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Deep breath.
They didn't like the truth. They didn't like the truth.
That was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Martin.
It is hard, but I don't
Well,
know
no,
how
he
you
said, like, I asked him, how do you feel about this? And he's like, it's okay. And I said, what if someone did this to your daughter?
Oh. And then he didn't like
And
that.
then he got super triggered, yeah.
Yeah, triggered because he
Because
knows
I asked
it's
a
bad.
question, yeah. And then he said, he said then afterwards that I'm supporting violence, that I attacked him and his daughter, that I demanded something of his daughter. No, I asked you a question. You said this is okay. I don't think this is okay. I don't think anybody doing that to his daughter is okay. Why does he think this is okay?
Yeah.
That's insane. This is what they do. They justify violence by saying nonsense shit like that. And they get ultra triggered the minute that they realize what it is.
Later on he's going to swear bad words. Then he is extremely triggered.
But imagine behaving this way in front of your daughter. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna protect my daughter. Yeah, like what the hell? Yeah, how stupid was that reaction? Jesus Christ, yeah. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation?
I know him. I know him.
Chip, you can't justify your BS? Karma? Well, I would say it's karma to them.
Checking in. Are you good?
I'm good. I don't, violent people, I've met a lot of violent people in my life, so it's not the first time. I don't have a problem with that per se.
You kind of like them.
I don't like them for sure, but I'm glad that he at least got triggered because he at least acknowledges that it's fucking awful what we do to them.
Yeah, what happened?
I just asked him, I asked him how he feels about this,
Yeah.
and he said, it's okay. And I said, okay, but what if somebody did this to your daughter? And he started getting triggered. I'm like, how dare I threatened him and his daughter. No, I said, what if somebody did this to your daughter?
That's how you can very quickly go to someone's vulnerable spot, I guess.
Yeah.
Hit them where it hurts.
Whatever. And then he started behaving like a douche in front of his daughter, which is ironic. It's awful, isn't it? Imagine if it were you. Or your daughter. Funny. No, what I said, so I can acknowledge that what I said can seem like a threat, but then I clarify that it is not. I explained very clearly that this is somebody's daughter also. How is it justified? How is this justified? It's not. It's not. It's not. He's with his daughter, that was bad taste. It's just as bad taste to do this to sentient beings. It's just as bad taste to say, yeah, this is okay. You know, at least acknowledge that it's not okay and move on. If you're saying this is okay, then I'm gonna say, well, what do you mean this is okay? What if we did this to somebody you care about, right? Just because you don't care about the sentient being doesn't make it okay. This isn't about who you care about. This is exactly it. This is exactly the problem. When it happens to somebody who you care about, you see this is the reaction. You're like, how dare you? How dare you? You get angry, right? That's the good reaction. But when it's somebody you don't care about, you justify it, which is very fucked up. You not only justify it, you say it's okay. You say it so nonchalant as in, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Now that's not okay, man. This right here, as I said, is someone's daughter. Just like this, like his daughter is. This right here was somebody's daughter. It's not okay. It's not okay to force them into slaughterhouses. It's not. Just because you get some form of pleasure from it. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Typical just complaining with zero solution? No, we actually have a solution. The solution is for you to go vegan. That's the solution. If everyone in the world would go vegan, this wouldn't happen. Yeah. This wouldn't happen. This is the solution. Going vegan is the solution to no longer oppressing sentient beings.
If she ever wants to join one of Awida Free...
We do it tomorrow. You want to join?
Okay, well, yeah, he was telling me what is it about.
Do you live here in Amsterdam? Yeah, so what we do is we put up a table. We're not going to put it here, but probably in front of Moko tomorrow. We have some VR headsets, and in the VR you see what dairy cows go through for milk, you know, for all of this. Okay. And then some people invite like wholesome science just like this to tell people, come and have a conversation with us. And, well, not come and try the 3-minute challenge, it says. So because the video takes 3 minutes, a lot of people are like, oh, okay, I'll try the 3-minute challenge. If they watch the whole video, because a lot of people can't watch it, we give them a prize, and afterwards we have a conversation with them. And the prize consists of a little snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You do it here, what time?
Between 1 and 4 tomorrow. We start at 1 and we finish at 4.
Okay, okay.
You want to join?
See, I don't remember my schedule tomorrow, honestly. I remember I have to work, but I don't remember at what time.
It's very useful even if you just come like to hold a sign, even if you don't have to come the whole thing, right? Like even if you come for like 30 minutes or an hour, it's still useful, right? Because if you want to have conversations with people, it's great, but if you don't, you can just hold a sign. There's so many ways
For
to
now, I
help.
think that holding sign is my thing.
That's it.
Then we'll
That's
see
perfect.
if I start to talk to people again.
Yeah, we had some people, you know, who just started like holding signs, and then eventually they wanted to have conversations with people, and now they're like loving having conversations with people. So it's always
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't have to do all that, right? Like if you just want to hold signs, you can just hold signs. If you don't even want to do that and you just want to hang out with some vegans, you can also just do that, right? Like just come and see how you feel. I would say that's the best thing to do. And if you don't feel like holding a sign, don't. And if you want to leave, you can leave. You know, like we're not. Oh, you have to be there the whole event. Come there when you can.
It was really great to come here today.
Yeah.
I talked to a few of you. It was very
What's your
good.
name?
Virginia.
Virginia, nice to meet you. Let me add you to the group. Oh, my phone is there. I can't add you to the group right now. To the with the free group. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's awesome. Where are you from, by the way?
Italy.
Italy. We need some Italians. We need some Italians.
Yeah, really? Because
There's so many Italians on the street. So many Italians. So we need Italians to speak to people. But if you can't speak to people, that's fine. It's still good, you know.
Yeah.
Join to just sometimes people hearing their own language on the street, like telling people in Italian to try the challenge. That's already good enough, you know. Some people will want to try.
Okay. You know what I also told the others is that I've been vegan for 15, 16 years. The first 5 or 6, I was so active talking about it all the time. Then I started to feel drained, and that's why I shut down. And so now I'm trying to find the strength to talk to people again about it because, yeah, animals are the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think With the Free will work really well for you if you want to try it. It's a little bit more calm of a type of activism. You know, it's like you can take breaks, you can chill, you can hold a sign, you can speak, you can. Essentially, we want activists to come there and feel comfortable. So that's the whole thing. We want to support activists at With the Free. So come, you feel supported. That's it. And tomorrow, you're lucky because generally we don't do that. But tomorrow specifically, afterwards, we'll also go and eat something together or stuff like that. So
Okay. I'll try to be here.
that's awesome. In front of Moko specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. See ya. It's nice to see other vegans. Vegan for 15, 16 years. That's amazing. Save the plants. Okay, well, if you're concerned about saving the plants, then you should know that a plant-based diet kills less plants in the process. Because animals consume way more plants. Way more plants. When you consume animal products, you have to feed them plants, and in that process, you kill more plants. So I'm just saying. She was very upset, wasn't she? Everyone gets so upset over this. Like, imagine being this animal. What the fuck, man? Like, I'm just like, I'm so sick and tired of this cognitive dissonance, of this non-thinking state that most humans have. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? How do you feel about animal exploitation?
Badly.
It's bad, huh?
Yeah.
This is horrible what we do to them.
Yeah.
What do you think we can do as individuals about it?
I think it's less meat.
Do you think if we eat less, it solves it?
I don't think so. I don't think it solves it, but it changes mentalities.
Yeah, but what if we, like, how can we, like, I assume you're a person who thinks you respect animals, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we can respect animals while at the same time pay for them to be exploited?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so the only way is for us to stop exploiting them, right?
Yeah.
And even if the industry doesn't stop, at least our contribution stops. And that's responsible for around 100 animals per year. That's not nothing, that's a lot of animals,
Yeah.
right?
But I think it's a good idea.
Let me give you a flyer.
Give people some.
Yeah. Have you ever considered being vegan?
No.
This is what we're here showing. Because if you're not vegan, this is what you're paying for. Where do you live? Do you live here in Amsterdam?
No, we live in Brussels.
In Brussels, there's so many options in Brussels. It's so easy to be vegan there.
Yeah, I
Huh?
know.
You just have to choose a different product. And when you choose the animal product, this is what happens. This is the setup. This is specifically halal slaughter, but it's just the same. It's all the same.
Yeah, but I will read this.
Thank you. Have a good one. I did Bulgarian split squats yesterday and my glutes are on fire. On fire, I tell you. We need a balance in plants and meat? No, we don't, no. Balance would imply not supporting violence, needless violence. None of this violence is necessary, none of this violence is justified. All of it is just oppressive and bad. We don't need any of it. We can thrive on a plant-based diet. We don't need to consume any animal products. And if you think we do, then you bought into Kool-Aid that the industry is selling you. They're just telling you all this. You know why they're telling you all this? Because they want you to buy their products. In reality, we have plenty of evidence, empirical evidence, scientific studies of all kinds, long-term health outcome studies showing that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet. So don't buy into the whole nonsense, you know? Bulgarian split squats are nasty, rich, they're insane. And I also hit a new PR yesterday. How do you feel about animal exploitation? Oh, okay. Let me give you a flyer. At least you know what we're standing up for. Thank you. I went fishing today. Fishing is such a cruel thing, isn't it? It's one of those things that it's insanely cruel. We justify, like, literally asphyxiating somebody for what? For taste pleasure, which is probably one of the most, the fish probably suffer the most out of all the animals. It's insane. Not that any form of exploitation is justified, regardless of how much suffering there is. But we can obviously acknowledge that there's worse ways to exploit somebody. How do you feel about animal exploitation? Your animals would eat without other options. Harm non-insects is okay. Other harm is not? No form of, first of all, we're standing up against exploitation, as I've just explained to you. And no form of exploitation is okay. You should try to not exploit any sentient beings if you can. That's the whole point of it. You have options to not exploit animals, so don't exploit animals. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? No thanks? Also, one thing that I dislike the most is the people who can't even think enough as to actually listen to what's being asked of them. How do you feel about animal exploitation? No thanks. Like, you're so hardwired that you walk on your street that you can't even look up and acknowledge what it is that we're standing up for. Like, that's fucking insane. It's just insane, isn't it? No thanks, exactly, Sensei. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Do fish feel pain when you hook them? Yes, they do. They do feel pain, yes. But even if they did, it would still be wrong because it's a form of exploitation. You're using them as a means to an end. You're treating them as not a sentient individual, but as an object. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Treating sentient beings as objects for your mere pleasure because you like fishing or because you like the taste of fish is fucked up. How do you feel about animal exploitation? I'm a proud beef farmer. You're a proud cow farmer who exploits and slaughters their sentient beings. For what? For taste pleasure. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? If you're not vegan, you're paying for violence. How do you feel about animal exploitation? You're using plants as a means to an end. Well, I have no other choice, do I? And plants are not sentient beings. Plants are not individuals. Plants are just living beings. There's a difference. We have a problem with exploitation of sentient beings because sentient beings experience life because they don't want to be exploited. That's why we have a problem with exploitation. I don't have a problem if you want to dig, a hole in the ground and use that ground to build something in your house. That's still a form of exploitation. You're still using the ground as a means to an end. But the ground is not a sentient being who you're using, right? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about slavery here. Animals are enslaved for your taste pleasure if you're not vegan, for your convenience, for your tradition. Hi there, how do you feel about animal exploitation? No hablo. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? Plants have been here longer than us, dumbass. Okay, so you should adopt a view that kills as few plants as possible. That would mean a plant-based diet. Because if you're such a plants activist, if you believe in plants' rights mattering, then you should, as an individual, want to kill as few plants as possible. Well, luckily, that means being vegan. Because when you're vegan, you kill way less plants than when you're not vegan. Because the animals that you use for your clothing, your entertainment, your food, or whatever it is that you want to use them for, are eating considerably more plants in the process. So no, there's no argument. There's somebody who said all life is sentient? Wow. So bacteria sentient? Imagine that. Louis, yeah, we got some people thinking grass is sentient. So are you saying we need to eradicate Venus flytraps? First of all, Venus flytraps are not... Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, how is it? I'm saying don't enslave animals. Don't enslave animals. It's not that difficult. Don't exploit or enslave animals. It really isn't that difficult. It really isn't. It's pretty simple. Do not enslave or exploit animals. How is it that difficult? I think we should don't enslave animals. But what about don't enslave animals? But what about don't enslave animals? Simple. Hi there, how do you feel about animal exploitation? Factory farming is truly horrific. If you think factory farming is horrific, then for the same reason you should find all forms of farming horrific because they all objectify and exploit sentient beings. They all of them objectify sentient beings, all of them. They all enslave animals and they all do exactly the same thing. You just, when you see factory farming, you just see it, you know, less space and you think, oh no, the animals have less space, therefore it's okay. No, it's not. It's not okay, even if they have a lot of space. Because no matter how much space I give you, it's not gonna make me exploiting you, me enslaving you, me killing you okay, is it? No matter how much space I give you, it doesn't matter how much space I give you. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? You gotta be vegan if you think this is wrong. But I think we got a good flow here because we got some people, walking by, like seeing the posters, and I see you just walking there telling them, do you want a flyer or something? Yeah. So it's a pretty good flow, huh?
Yeah, that's my strategy.
Yeah, it's a good one, it's a good one, it's a good one. Don't enslave animals. Animal slavery is wrong. I can't believe that we have to say that animal slavery is wrong. I can't believe that we're saying, oh no, that we have to justify it, that we have to fight against animal slavery. The fact that I have to, look at this, like that I have to be in the chat and explain that the lesson is do not enslave animals. It's insane to me. How do you guys feel about enslaving animals? If you're against animal slavery, be vegan. If you find slavery wrong, be vegan. Chip, do you think it would be better if humans were not on this earth? No, of course not. I don't think this is inherently a human thing, us doing this horrific thing to animals. I think a lot of other animals would have done exactly the same. But I don't think an injustice is all of a sudden okay because others would have done it also. I think it's just like an instinct. You thinking this is okay to do to animals, you continuing doing this to animals. A lot of people just do it because they've always done it, because they were taught to do it. They don't really stop to think. I don't think that's somehow different if they were a different species or something. I think no matter who they are, like at some point you have to evolve as an individual. You have to acknowledge, like we as a society have to evolve and stop fucking doing injustice and horrific things for profit. There's no reason. This is for profit, by the way. And all of you guys coming into this chat and defending this nonsense, you're just defending violence for profit. But then you're horrified if it happens to a dog. Then you're like, how dare somebody kick a dog? But you're paying for somebody to cut the throat of another animal, and you're appalled by the idea of somebody literally slapping or kicking a dog while you give green light, not just give green light, actively pay people to cut the throats of sentient beings. That's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is what you pay for if you're not vegan. Your shoes abused an animal. No, my shoes are vegan. But thank you for being concerned, and you're right to be concerned. That shows a good attitude. Being concerned about shoes, clothes, and everything else, because this isn't just about food. Thank you. You raised a really good point. This is about any form of exploitation, abuse, and slaughter, every form of slavery towards animals. None of it is justified. That's the reality. So you don't believe in evolution? Of course I believe in evolution. Literally, the evolution, are we talking about biological evolution? Because biological evolution has nothing to do with what we're speaking here. If we're talking about societal evolution, then obviously the next societal evolution would be that everybody in the world goes vegan, because obviously everyone would be better off. Everyone. Society would be better, animals would be better, we would all be better. Prove to me that your morality is superior. Yeah, I think you need to take a step back. What's your name? Gino. I think Gino, you need to take a step back and think about what it is that we're saying here. We're fighting against animal slavery. We're not claiming one individual is superior to another. You need to stop with the ranking and think a little bit about every single individual that is a victim of your choices. How do you guys feel about animal exploitation? You love it. What if this were you? Would that be okay? Hey Donna, nice to see you here. If we shouldn't eat animals, why are they made of food? If we shouldn't eat people, why are they made of food? Would this be okay if we did it to dogs? Yeah, if dogs shouldn't be eaten, why are dogs made of food? If humans shouldn't be eaten, why are humans made of food? Imagine saying this type of nonsense. You are. I hope your friends are also. Come on, don't be for slavery, girls. Slavery is not cool. Love how the whole chat is anti-vegan. Why do you love the idea that a lot of people support animal abuse? Why do you love the idea that a lot of people are for animal slavery? If slavery is wrong, you have to be vegan. It's pretty simple. It's the only way. It's easy to be vegan. You're against slavery, then you should be vegan, because otherwise you're demanding slavery. You're demanding the enslavement of other sentient beings who look different to you. Oh no, they look too different to you. Oh no, they're not the same species as me. Sure, well that's exactly how they justified all forms of slavery. Oh no, they're not the same race as me. Oh no, they're not the same clade as me. Who cares? They're individuals who feel, who have emotions, who have a subjective experience of life. You should not be enslaving, exploiting, and slaughtering sentient beings. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult. Somebody asked me, what do I order at Chick-fil-A? First of all, I live in Europe. I don't go to Chick-fil-A. Even when I was in US, I didn't go to Chick-fil-A because it's awful, isn't it? Say it again. Are you guys vegan? No, it's okay. It's not. It really isn't.
He says he wants to go. He wants to try veganism.
There's some people. There were some people today who said they want to go vegan. Yeah.
My God, 9.
We'll be ending in about 15 minutes. That's how long the playlist is still.
Okay.
So in about 10 minutes, I'll gather everyone round to stand in line for the final 5.
Okay.
Yeah? You too, Don?
Yeah, of course.
So when I gather everyone round, you're free to grab a sign and join them in line.
Are you also vegan?
When I'm with her?
Say it again. When you're with her? But do you know what being vegan is?
Yeah.
What is it?
No egg, no cow, no animal product?
No, so being vegan is a position anti-enslaving animals. It's anti-exploitation of animals. Do you think you can hold the position of it's wrong to exploit animals or it's wrong to enslave animals if sometimes you pay for animals to be exploited or enslaved?
Questions for you to answer yourself.
Well, at least you help a bit.
You help a bit, right?
It's better than doing nothing.
Yeah,
right?
but I couldn't say that, for example, I couldn't say that I respect women if once a week I would just go around abusing or exploiting women, would I? Right? So we can't say we respect animals, or just the basic minimum of respect if we choose to exploit and slaughter them.
I see.
That's the whole thing.
I see.
You should be vegan. Not food for thought, food for act.
Based on species. Why do you think it is okay to dominate, torture, and kill someone just because they don't look or speak like you? Is the
Animals are not humans, therefore we can't be enslaved. That's so stupid.
valid reason to decide who deserves moral consideration? If you are
Of course animals can be enslaved. We're animals also and we can be enslaved.
If you are against violence, why do you fund it? If you are against violence, why do you fund it? If you are against violence, why do you fund it?
Can you speak on exploitation versus symbiosis? Can a human reach a symbiotic relationship with an animal? That's actually a very good question. Yes, I do believe that a symbiotic relationship with an animal can be reached. But that definitely isn't farming, is it? Because farming implies that we control the breeding process, that we control the death process, the killing, right? Farming implies that we have power over them, that we enslave them, that we exploit them, that we use them. Symbiotic would imply that they're using us and we're using them, and they can leave whenever they want to, and we can leave whenever we want to, right? Animals don't have that privilege to leave whenever they want to, do they? We have the privilege to let them be, but we don't have that privilege. So is there a situation where something like that can happen? Sure, there have been many friendships between humans and animals, right? I would say friendship is a form of symbiosis. But none of that would be farming. I'm just saying. You have to understand that Because if you think that farming means, well, I give them a good house, I give them a good home, I give them food, that does not give you the right to use them or treat them like an object, does it? And if you give them all this, you also have to give them the chance and the opportunity to leave, you know? Not just, I give them this and I have to put them here. Like, you could say, oh, well, okay, well, I do it for their own benefit, right? Like, I choose to keep them in this contained area because if they leave, they might get hurt, and that's fine. But if your issue is, well, they might get hurt if they leave this area, so I'm gonna hurt them myself. I have a problem with, I protect my animals from other animals killing them, also that I can kill them myself. It's kind of messed up, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you're vegan? Well done.
Chip has no friends. I do. You're looking at them. Look at this. These are some of my friends. I have a lot of friends, in fact. Okay, so Big Mac Orange. You say 0 persuasive abilities. That's fine. I can admit to I'm not a very good persuader. That's okay if you don't feel persuaded by me. You just look like a creep with a sign that everyone wants to avoid because they know you will attempt to belittle them because dietary choices. Big Mac Orange, I'm not speaking of dietary choices. I'm speaking about not exploiting animals. So I'm going to ask you, Big Mac Orange. It's a pretty simple question. Do you think it's okay to exploit animals for optional products? Okay, we're gonna finish up. And attack the argument, not the person, exactly.
Obwohl jeder von uns eine Rolle dabei hat. Wofür entscheidest du dich? Für oder gegen sie? Vegan ab jetzt? Ich bin mit 10 Cent Bunnies im Labor und werd behandelt wie die Ware aus dem Store. Ich bin ein Zittern, meine Augen dunkelrot. Und ich krieg schon wieder Angst, dass er mich schaut. Schuh, Käfig, Tür auf, Häschen, Nackengriff, Rattengift, Netzhaut, Tränen, Augen, Blutrot, Schmerzen, Rape, Check-Count zu Glauben, Experiment, Trace-Test, leider nicht illegal, Ethikrate, Winterschlaf, winkt alles durch und wirft die Bunnies und das Hinterrad, Hölle seit B-Day, Abschluss, Plädoyer, nicht vegan ist nicht okay, F-U-C-K. Ich bin mit 10 Bunnies im Labor und werd behandelt wie die Ware aus dem Store. Ich bin am Zittern, meine Augen dunkelrot und leb vegan und schick mich nicht mehr in den Tod.
Seite der Gerechtigkeit. Wir sind auf der Seite der Tiere. Wir sind richtig laut vegan. Wir stehen auf der Straße, weil wir Aktivisten sind. Wir sind Neon.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We're gonna end the stream. Oh, I'm so tired. Slept for 12 hours last night, huh? Well, I've had a couple of sleepless nights, and it's been a little bit difficult. But we're gonna end it, and I'm gonna go home and relax a little bit. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing With the Free. I'll see if I can do some outreach before. I can't promise anything, but if not, we'll do it again next week. Today I worked all day from 7 a.m. until I left here, so for like 5 hours on making videos and shorts. So there's gonna be a couple more shorts coming for the following week. I urge you to please interact with some of the shorts. The long videos, I don't know, maybe watch them if you haven't caught any of the streams or if you want to watch some conversations. But the shorts do help because they bring more people, right? The shorts help, yeah, you know, they help see more people about the vegan message. That's what we want. I want to give a shout out to Marissa for being the first person to see the number in the stream. I want to give a shout out to Martin for being the first person to comment on the last stream. In case you don't know, we have a little bit of a competition. The first person to comment on a stream after we ended gets a shout out. Martin was the first person to comment on the stream. And I think I forgot who was the first person to chat here first. Damn it, I should have checked it out. Do you think it's hypocritical for Germans to tell everyone what to do? I don't think there is any form of hypocrisy of any type of ethnicity or nationality to tell everyone else what to do. There isn't any hypocrisy in that. I think hypocrisy would imply that they're telling somebody what to do, what is right, and they themselves are not following through with what it is. That's essentially what hypocrisy is, right? It's a hypocrisy would be me telling you, hey, don't exploit animals, and I would go ahead and exploit animals myself. Chip guy is 100% German? No, I'm not. That's funny. It's funny that you think I'm German, but I'm not, no. Whatever, bro. The reality is, it doesn't really matter where I'm from. Yeah, the Twisted says Chip, I'm German. Chip is German now? Yeah. Anna says I'm 50% German, yeah. It's so funny. Now I'm German, yeah. I said I was Dutch, yeah, exactly. I'm Dutch. Dutch is not German. Get a burger. I will probably get a plant-based burger. Thank you for being concerned. And I want to say another thank you for all the people who donated. We had that incident with that guy. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. I'm trying to think because I don't want to trigger people in the way on the street where I get them to feel threatened. I feel sad and I feel bad that he felt threatened. Like, I don't like that. I don't want people to feel threatened by this. I just wanted him to understand the perspective that it's not okay to simply swipe violence under the rug because it's somebody you don't care about. And when I mention somebody you care about, it's not in a way for them to feel threatened, but I guess they feel threatened, so I feel bad about that, and I keep playing it in my head if there's any way that I could have said it better. But anyway, thank you so much, Marcos, for the super chat. Thank you, Zewik, for the becoming a member and donating some members. Tufty, thank you so much, and Jakub, thank you. I hope, Jakub, that you don't just might go vegan, but you actually do go vegan. I have a little bit of a Chip, you said nothing inappropriate. I thought so too, Lewis, but he overreacted. Like you guys didn't see the camera, but he turned around and he came extremely aggressive towards me. Like, I had to take a couple of steps back because he was clearly he started tensing up and he just wanted to punch me or something, which was kind of fucked up, you know. So it's bad, whatever, you know. But I'll see, you know, maybe I'll check it out and see what I can do it better. Because again, I don't want people to be threatened. The whole point is I want people to understand that what it is that we're doing is not okay. I hope you're okay. I'm okay, Annick. I'm a little bit you know, I don't think it's that nice. But you know, I don't want people. I don't want to put people in that position. So, yeah. What else did I want to say? You know, there were some good conversations also. Chip, be safe. I'll be safe. Thank you so much, Marissa. Some people are going vegan today. Yeah, some people were going vegan today. And the thing about it is we got to remember that even if people won't go vegan, even if people won't admit to going vegan, whatever happens, you know, when we do this kind of activism, when we have this kind of impact on people, you're sitting with a sign. Like, I appreciate it even if you just sit with a sign, because you know what, the reality is, even just sitting with a sign will make a difference. Some people might be like, oh, what the fuck is this? And maybe they were going to a supermarket to buy something, and just seeing this makes them buy something else. Even if that one meal changes, it's still a positive impact. I know we want people to be vegan. I know one meal isn't what we're going for. I know we're not going for reducing. I know that. We're going for total liberation. We're going for no exploitation. But sometimes we also gotta, you know, take the little victories also, right? Somebody asked me, I saw about scallops or... so if they're sentient beings, don't exploit them. It's pretty easy. If you're not sure if they're sentient beings, then use the precautionary principle and don't exploit them. But again, why are we trying to find loopholes in the argument? Because the reality is we don't need to exploit them. When we have every other source of protein, every other source of nutrition, every other source of clothing, literally by consuming plants, using plants, that's it. Chip, should the lion be vegan? Yes, a lion should be vegan, but a lion cannot be vegan. Simple as that, okay? Again, I grew up in a vegan cult, so I get it. Well, if you grew up in a vegan cult, I feel sorry for you. We're not a cult. We're just individuals who stand up against oppression. If you think standing up against oppression is a cult, we're very much a cult as feminism is a cult. None of them are cult, because we don't have a leader, because we don't all believe the same thing. In fact, a lot of us disagree on a lot of things. We all just think it's wrong to exploit animals. That's the only thing we have in common. Well, with some people I have perhaps more things in common, but there's literally people who think it's okay to exploit humans, but not okay to exploit animals, which to me is delusional. I think it's wrong to exploit any sentient being. But you know, that's the whole thing about it. We're all diversified, but we all unify under this idea that it's wrong to exploit animals, that it's wrong to exploit sentient beings. And that's what we stand up for here. Sometimes I stand up against exploitation of other humans, but right now this is what I stand up for. Anarchism, basically. Yeah, John Caltag, I think that's what anarchism is, yeah. Being vegan is very unhealthy and costly? False. That is factually false. Being vegan means standing up against oppression, against exploitation of human beings. If you're talking about, because I don't think you think it's unhealthy to wear cotton, so I think you mean a plant-based diet. If you think it's unhealthy or expensive to consume a plant-based diet, you're factually wrong. We have plenty of empirical data showing that you can thrive on a plant-based diet and that it is cheaper to be on a plant-based diet. So no, saying that that's like saying the earth is flat. Why? Because somebody said so, something like that. So no, you know, let's just stop oppressing sentient beings, okay? And